This a LP. This a LP.
All right. We are live for the Arizona Cardinals playing at home against the San Francisco 49ers. What's going on, everybody? Let me bring up the chat. Hold on a second. What's going on? All right. We'll try something different. Hate when you have to keep signing in on games. All right, here we go. What's going on, JS? What's going on, Caden? What's going on, Eric Fleming, Alan Newmaker, Mike F, Jacob, Caden, Abby, David Hayes? Welcome to the Mod Squad. Diane Winner, Abby Fields, OT Champ, JT, Andrew Lunsford, Ishmael, Journey, Jorge, Reggie, Zachary Ovens, Dwayne, Selena, Hebtamu Cholka. How's everybody doing? Jason, how's it going? Jack Merriman, what's going on, brother? Michael Collins, Israel. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody had a blessed Christmas yesterday. If you do not celebrate Christmas, hopefully you had a great Friday. What's going on, DJ Vega? All right, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Do want to check my fantasy league. Hopefully I caught some points up. All right. 30-56. Antonio Brown got me 13.5. Hey, appreciate that. GG, game over. Welcome to the family. Oh, I think this is the sub raid from last game. Josie, Big Cuzzo, Zihad, Mark, Matthew, Jan, Karen, Anthony, Brett, Chicago Cubs fan. Welcome, everyone. JS says I subbed. Appreciate that. Welcome to the family, everyone. I think that is the sub raid from the last game. What's going on, Dogman 1398 Gaming? Says I subbed. Appreciate that. Welcome to the family. Ohio State for the Super Bowl, says Scott Dunn. Hey, they probably could. WT's cracking bloods, says Juan. Lots of early subs, all right. Yeah, I think this is the sub raid from the last game. Diane says, I have been subbed for a little bit. Appreciate that, Diane. But so my team so far, Delvin Cook got me 16.5. And hold on, why is he red? Will not play. Oh my God. No. Who's my running back? Okay. Oh, okay. Let's put J.K. Dobbins in for James Robinson. I don't know. Who do you guys think? J.K. Dobbins or Mike Davis in the starting lineup? Because James Robinson is out. What's going on, Kofi? What's going on, 504 Fresh? What time is the kickoff? It should be here shortly. Believe about another 8 more minutes. Mike Davis. Dobbins better than Davis. Okay, so we got 1 and 1. Andrew says Mike Davis. Kofi says go 49ers. Now, Mike Davis will be playing against the Washington Redskins, or I'm sorry, the Washington football team's number 3 run-stopping defense. J.K. Dobbins is going up against the New York Giants' number 23 rush defense. Go Mike Davis. My bad, J.K. Dobbins. KP says, yo, Cardinals, let's go. Hashtag Red Sea. Hashtag Red Sea, let's go. Let's go. What's up, Isaac? Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins are Pro Bowls next year. Oh, I definitely think that as well. Got a fresh cut, bro? Absolutely. It took me from the time I signed out at, what was that, about 8 o'clock yesterday till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Had to do it in breaks. But, yeah, I definitely had to cut my hair. Took me forever. Usually it takes me about 30 minutes to 45 to do it myself, but it took me a few hours. I've been dealing with a back injury since July 5th. I was in a bad accident and almost claimed me and my family's life, and haven't been able to work ever since. What's going on, Daniel? Welcome back, Diane. I'll keep you in prayers, Trucks. Appreciate that, Kofi. Prayers of love and aloha, says Daniel. Appreciate that. Hey, absolutely, Kofi. Appreciate that, brother. Good thing you guys are okay, says Isaac. Absolutely. I predict a Cardinals win, says Cole. All right, it should be right after these commercials. We should be getting ready to kick this ball game off. Cards win 28-23. I can see that. I can even see like 28 to what is that? 28 to like 25. Love and Freedom, what's going on, brother? So sorry to hear that, bro. I was in a bad accident of July 2018, and I haven't been back to work since. I hope you recover soon. Appreciate that. Trucks, I got DeAndre Hopkins. I do too, Steven. Hey, appreciate that, Gilbert. Appreciate that, brother. Arisco Dubois says Cardinals 31, San Francisco 20. I'm putting my 49ers hat on. That's what's up. We got some 49er fans. We got some Cardinal fans. That's what's up. That's one thing about my channel I definitely want to have is fans from all over, all 32 teams in the NBA, all 30 teams, and, you know, all the teams from all over in all sports. Kofi says, I'm a Bears fan. Mike Davis, because it sounds good, says Paul. Hey, Trucks, did you have a good Christmas? I did. Isaac, how about you? Got to be on here on Christmas Day with you guys for that Vikings and Saints game. We witnessed history yesterday as we have officially seen a football game on every single day of the week in a single season. We've had games on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and like I said, the Sunday games. But, yeah, we witnessed history. Drew Brees ellipsed 80,000 yards. He is leading the all-time passing yards. We witnessed Alvin Kamara scoring 6 touchdowns. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. Kamara was a beast yesterday. Absolutely. He put on his big boy pants and went out and proved it on the field. Durant is looking good right now. Absolutely. Shout out to Kevin Durant. I actually haven't seen any regular season games yet, but I'm definitely going to be getting back in on Tuesday against the Warriors at the Pistons. And then we got the Bucks, Heat, Suns, Jazz, Celtics, Pistons, Raptors, Pelicans. Depending on Sunday night, I don't know if there's going to be an NFL game or not. If there's not, I'm going to do the Clippers Suns game. You know, but if there's a Sunday night football, because word on the street is there's going to be a flex game, and it's going to be on Sunday night. They did it last year, so if it holds true this year, I'll be doing that Sunday night game instead of the Clippers Suns. But then I'll be back on the 4th with the Pistons and the Bucks. Hey, Trox, I have a question. What's the question, JS? Hey, Chicago Bears 24/7. What's going on, brother? Merry Christmas to you as well. That is one of my good friends. He is a Chicago Bears fan. If any Bear fans, definitely go over there, show him some support, and tell him I said, what's going on to my brother Jesse. Hit him up with that sub. All right, here we go. Here is the game audio. We're going to be set to... Oh, we got some more copyright music real quick. But we're about to be getting set to kick this ball game off. Abby says, be right back. All right, Abby. What's going on, Haz? Says, hello, Trucks. Was the Bucks and Lions score like 70-7? No, it was 47-7. I'm already subscribed to Jesse's channel. That's what's up, Kofi. Yeah, Kofi is there all the time. That's what's up. Shout out to Kofi. I heard rumors about Foles going to Philly. What do you think about it? I don't think they need him anymore. I think Jalen Hurts is the guy for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if he wants to resume a backup role, I do think that he could fit in the backup role for the Philadelphia Eagles. But right now they have Carson Wentz as the backup. Let me plug my phone in real quick. I think that too. I'm also a new YouTuber making Bears content. Okay, Kofi. I'll definitely head over to your channel and give you some love. All right, 49ers won the toss. They elected to defer. So the Cardinals will get the ball first. San Francisco will get the ball to start the second half.
Mitch Wisnowski will boot it away.
Hold on a quick second. Let me
for the Cardinals.
Get this up and going.
16 of the NFL.
All right, and we got a return to the 5 to the 10. 15 down at the 17, I believe.
As we say hello to Sherry Burris.
Well, Andrew, right after warm-ups, I had a chance to speak with Larry Fitzgerald. He directly told me no, he has not thought about this possibly being his last home game. And he told me he's looking forward to DeAndre Hopkins getting the ball this afternoon. He called him dynamic. They plan to ride him. As Fitzgerald, he's dealing with a groin injury, but is active this afternoon.
All right, Sherry, thank you very much. There's Kyler Murray. He's the NFC
Offensive
Player of the Week.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line. Fitzgerald in motion. Kyler Murray, play action, looking, throws. That's
over the middle, and it's
looks like it might be caught, but ball did come out.
Incomplete now. Daniels.
All right, they're going to mark it incomplete.
Incomplete, and it's second down. Kyler Murray on the season, 26 touchdown passes, 11 rushing touchdowns. Now, the NFL record for the most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback is 14. That was Cam Newton back in 2011. So Murray has a chance with 2 games to go.
All right, Kyler Murray has a chance to beat Cam Newton in rushing touchdowns at the quarterback position.
A little bit of confusion.
What's up, Arku?
They're trying to decide if Jason
What's up, Dwayne?
Continue to travel with DeAndre Hopkins.
What's up, Timothy?
Murray back to the air, and he finds Drake out of the backfield.
And Kenyon Drake.
20, and
good gain on that play.
At the 23-yard line by
gain of about 6 on that play.
What's
up,
pickup on the play.
Station? What's going on, Jason?
Offense, they do get Justin Pugh back at left guard. He missed the
Welcome
game
back.
last week against the Eagles because of a calf injury.
All right, it is 3rd and 4. Big time down on this play.
An ankle and knee injury, but he is out there right now, active today, and goes in motion on 3rd and 4.
All right, here we go. Kyler Murray looking, throws, and that's Christian Kirk. And Kirk with the big-time gain. Gain of 38 on that play.
Down for the Cardinals.
Down at the San Francisco 39-yard line.
Let him play. Well, they let him play a little bit here.
I want to see Conor McGregor versus Diaz again. Oh, absolutely. And if that happens, your boy will be on for that fight. I do MMA and boxing.
And the Cardinals move all the way into San Francisco territory at the 39-yard line.
All right, here we go.
And they flip it.
Hand it off.
Around the left side.
That is Edmonds. Good gain on that play. 2nd and 5.
Take a closer look at this 49ers.
What's going on, Estrellas? Hold on one quick second.
And a couple of big injuries today for San Francisco. Javon Kinlaw is out with a knee injury. Deion Jordan out with a knee injury. Jimmy Ward and Richard Sherman.
Hey, Chase Bishop, what's going on, brother? All right, it is 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5.
Got it to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake picks up the first down just short of the 25-yard line. Down at the 27. What's going on, MLB Charlie?
How fast players are. Kenyon Drake, a couple of years ago, we were down in Miami doing a game, and I asked Kenyon Drake, who was the fastest guy on the team? And he looked at me like, of course, it's me. And you can see that burst, and for a big back, 6'1", 211 pounds, Kenyon Drake can step on it and go 0 to 60.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Drake in motion.
Murray.
And Kyler takes off. And down at the 21, 22-yard line.
As Murray is able to pick up 6 yards.
The Cardinals are so going to win. I hope so, Diane.
Space. I don't know if there's a tougher tackle. Yeah,
CB3 is pretty good.
Jackson.
Yo, absolutely. Shout out to CP3. Finally giving Devin Booker some help.
Marcel Harris coming up and getting square and going.
All right, 2nd and 4.
Take Kyler Murray down.
Shotgun formation. Drake in the backfield. Hands it off to Drake. Got a first down inside the 15, down at the 11.
Nice block up front.
Diane says, I have a question. What's the question, Diane?
Gain of 10 for Kenyon Drake.
Now you saw the right
Diab needs a big game for me in fantasy, says Has. Absolutely, me too.
From the side of your screen right there with a terrific block.
What's up, Kelly Gardner?
The dirty work now. And then
Cardinals pull this win would be awesome. Absolutely.
You're going, he's a lot bigger than what I thought through the DB.
Who do you think is going to win? Absolutely, the Red Sea Arizona Cardinals. Got it to Christian Kirk. No gain on that play.
That is Witherspoon making the play, making the start again this week, as Richard Sherman is out with a calf injury.
You've got to give Witherspoon a little bit of a hint that you're going to go up the field.
Correct
so
answer.
He just doesn't charge right when that
Hey,
ball is
it's
down.
the only answer for me. I used to live out in Arizona.
You're the recipient of the screen pass.
Also one on the play. Witherspoon.
All right, here we go.
started
2nd and
last
10.
week for Jason Verrett.
Hey, appreciate
Verrett's
that,
back
Kelly.
today, but now Sherman's out, so Witherspoon earns another start. 2nd down and 10.
All right, Kyler Murray got it complete. Got it to the 10-yard line. That is Chase Edmonds.
By Dre Greenlaw.
That's a nice job on the back end.
I like this. 50 likes.
On all the guys who are down
Hey, if you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. Oh, Diane, you do live in Arizona. That's what's up. Yeah, I used to live out in Scottsdale. I used to be in like Chandler, Tempe, Tucson.
At the bottom of your screen.
You clog these gaps in the middle to keep Kyler Murray from running.
All right, here we go. Kyler Murray looking, throws, 3rd and 8, incomplete, intended for Christian Kirk, and incomplete, 4th and 10, or 4th down and 8.
That back at
What's
the
up,
end
Jordan?
zone, those 2 yards right before the end line. Those are the yardage that you can't really cover.
Okay,
very
you
well.
live in Chandler,
That
says
ball,
Diane. That's
a little
what's up.
high, but you'd love for Kirk to be able to go up and grab
It's
that.
definitely
and pull it down.
beautiful out in Chandler, Arizona.
Actually laid the wood on Christian Kirk. Witherspoon was in coverage, and a late flag has come out.
Welcome back, Dominic Pope.
Our referee today is Cleet Blakeman.
What's going on, Detroit
They
Lions
may be
Talk with
talking
Mike
about
Mike?
the hit, but I thought
That was
Moore,
miserable.
number 33, really tried to turn his shoulder. He really didn't get him up.
Hey, I thought it was
That's
quite
my first
comical.
Glance at the pitcher.
There is no foul on the play. Go to the play stands. It'll be 4th down.
All right, it's going to be 4th down, no flag.
So Mike Nugent will
And
come
for the
out
refs,
to attempt a field goal. And you see Christian
you've got
Kirk is
one
going
job.
to be evaluated.
You got one
through
job, ref.
Medical tent.
Make the right call.
Nugent playing in his
All right, here we
third
go.
game with the
4th
Cardinals, has
and
not missed
8,
a kick
Mike
yet.
Nugent
5 of 5
set
on
to
field
kick
goals
the
and 6
field
for
goal
6
on the
extra
27-yard
points.
attempt.
This one is from 27 yards
going on,
away
Fork-tailed
to put the
Devil?
Cardinals on the board. And Nugent's kick is good.
Kick is up, kick is good.
An opening drive right there. With 3, it'll be C.J. Beathard.
Okay. I knew that they were going to copyright music. All right. Yo, Trox, thank you so much for the stream, bro, even though you a Cardinals fan. Oh, absolutely. Appreciate you for coming out, brother. Mike says Kyler Murray has 1,262 yards the last 5 games. Pretty good. 36 yards this season going into GM. Hey, I do appreciate that number change. 49ers ain't winning, says Jordan. It did not take that long for them to get down the field. Absolutely. And, you know, when you got such a balanced offense, you know, things like that can happen. You know, you got to rely on, you know, Kyler Murray taking off on you. You got to rely on, you know, Drake, Edmonds. Then you got the passing attack. You know, they got so many different weapons and things like that, you know, you got to play disciplined and you got to play straight up, you know, and it makes the defense that much harder to withstand an offense like that. Yes, I'm a Lions fan, a Cardinals fan, and a Steelers fan. Born and raised in Detroit, so I'm a Lions fan. Lived out in Arizona, so I'm an Arizona fan. And when the NFL used to do those blackout games, and they took away a lot of Detroit Lion games, and games that they would replace them with is Steeler games. So I got to see a lot of like Jerome Bettis and things like that growing up and things like that. So it really got me into liking the Steelers, and every single championship that the Steelers have won, they've had multiple guys from the Detroit area.
Where you hear this phrase tossed around, we control our own destiny. How come nobody ever says that when they break training?
All right, here is Nugent with the ensuing kick. And we're going to have a return to the 5 to the 10, 15. And down inside the 20. Down at the 18-yard line. All right, JS, have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll see you live for the Dolphins and the Raiders.
Ironically, his last start came against the Cardinals, and the quarterback for
What's going on,
Arizona
Aaron John?
that day was Josh
What's up, Kind
Rosen.
Gamer?
He is now the quarterback.
Brian Hand, what's going on?
With San Francisco. He was signed off the Tampa Bay practice squad this week.
Michigan Homer here. LOL, I'm listening because of Murray. Go Blue. Hey, absolutely, go Blue.
As Jeff Wilson takes the handoff on first down across the 25, and Wilson with some hard
absolutely go Blue.
26-yard line. 8-yard pickup.
As I get my hat stuck.
San Francisco starting offensive line at left tackle. Trent Williams got the nod earlier this week for his 8th Pro Bowl selection.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2.
And George Kittle is back. Missed the last
go
6
Redbird,
games
says
with a foot
Diane.
injury, and now we have an injured Cardinal that's slowly hobbling off. That's Domata Peko, the veteran defensive tackle. In his 15th
Peko
season.
is hobbling off the field.
Vance
Hopefully
Joseph,
he
the
is all right.
coordinator, telling us this week that they were lucky to get Peko. He was a free agent, was looking to come back, wanted to play on the West Coast, and Peko
It is 2nd and
has
2.
played for Joseph twice, both in Cincinnati.
Wilson in the
Denver.
backfield.
2nd down and
Ayuk
2.
in motion, hands it off,
Wilson picks
and
up
that
the
is
first
Wilson
down.
for the first down.
Jeff Wilson getting the start. Raheem Mostert is out for
What's
the
up,
rest
Ken?
of the year, put on IR for San Francisco.
We need Harbaugh out,
Look at the
absolutely.
Cardinals defensively, and you saw Vance Joseph.
Hey, Geezy, what's going
He
on?
actually was the defensive backs coach for the Niners from 2005 to 2010. Buda
All right, it's
Baker
going to be
going
1st
Pro Bowl
and
for the
10.
3rd time.
I would expect this defense to really try and attack C.J. Beathard early on with a lot of blitzes.
Mike F says go Kittle. I do have Kittle in my fantasy league. Have him in as my flex.
Got a hand on that one.
That is
Larry
incomplete.
Fitzgerald
Buda
told us
Baker
earlier this season
with the
that
tackle,
nobody means
or
more
with
to
the
team
deflect.
than this man, Buda Baker. He's become the voice of the Cardinals.
What's up, Brad Duncan?
I love what Vance Joseph told us early in the year about him, is that he doesn't slow down on contact.
Hey,
He
appreciate
said
that, brother.
95%
What's going on,
of players in the league slow
Daddy
down
Fat?
marginally right about
Says 49ers
contact, but
suck.
Buda Baker hits through
Go
the
Badgers and
contact.
Vikes, says MLB Charlie. And that's
Here's
Wilson.
up the middle, and he's
Gain of
tackled
about
at the
2, maybe 3
35-yard
yards.
line.
It's going to be
Jeff
3rd
Wilson
down.
has a rush TD in back-to-back games, a career high.
What's
6
going on,
rushing
Bofest?
touchdowns for Wilson this season.
How's it going, brother?
Brings up 3rd down and 7. This was a big problem in the first meeting between these two teams.
All right, here we go.
49ers with
3rd
Jimmy
and
Garoppolo
7.
at quarterback, just 2 for 11 on 3rd down. There's Jimmy G in the stadium
Richard
here.
Sherman's
Jimmy
in
G
my
and
line.
Richard Sherman is in the
Hold out
booth.
today with injuries.
Watch the edge.
All right, here we
Rodgers.
go. 3rd and 7.
Here comes Reddick.
And
Trouble,
that is a
goes
sack.
down.
Tackle for a loss.
Kennard getting back
Devin
there.
Kennard, former
And a
Detroit
sack
Lion,
with his Arizona defense.
playing in his
Looking
hometown,
at these
gets
sacks
the
and pass
sack.
rushes, and I think they're getting more and more like wide receivers. You're running patterns that complement each other. You had Reddick coming in early, and then once he does that, it makes the quarterback.
Hey, absolutely, Bo Fast. Hope all's well with you as well, brother.
Cardinals have 14 sacks in their last
All right,
two
here we
games,
go.
and an
Here
early
comes
one
the
here
punt.
as Christian Kirk calls for a fair catch
And
at
it's
the
fair caught
26-yard line.
at the
7:28
26.
to go, first quarter. Arizona leads it 3-0.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while we go to copyright music and commercials. 7:28 remaining in the first quarter, and why isn't my scoreboard working? All right, there we go. 7:28 remaining. It is 3-0. Arizona with the lead and the ball at the Arizona 27-yard line. Hey, appreciate that, Brad. I have the Cards D starting this week. Hope they get some turnovers. Who's the Niners quarterback? It is C.J. Beathard. It'd be a close game. Dominic Pope says scoreboard was on eggnog and fireball. That is hashtag facts, brother. Eric says, I want the Cards. Living in Tucson 10 years. Michael Keeley says C.J. Beathard. And I'm on winter break right now, says Diane. Fitz needs some catches. Absolutely. He also needs a Super Bowl ring. It's amazing how he does not have a Super Bowl ring. I say 27-10. Cardinals win. What'd y'all do for Christmas? I streamed yesterday's game, Vikings and the Saints, and hung out with some family. Opened a little bit of gifts. Appreciate that, Brittany. Man, that is crazy. If you guys want to see a good Arizona Cardinals like celebration, go watch my Buffalo Bills Arizona Cardinals when DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Johnson, three of their best corners.
On Diggs. Dan Arnold
all right, here we go.
On first down.
Kyler Murray looking. Got a lot of time. Airs it out a little bit. And that was incomplete,
well.
intended for DeValve.
It's incomplete.
See, that's a big win for the 49ers on defense, because what they did is they made sure that they had guys looking at Kyler Murray so that he couldn't escape the pocket.
Last 4 games, Arizona has gotten off to some good starts. They've outscored opponents 36-0.
A lot of white circles on your stream trucks, lagging.
Up 3-0 here.
Which channel is this game on? It is on Amazon Prime. All right, empty backfield. Kyler
Murray, deep shot down the middle.
Throws incomplete. That was Dan Arnold. The intended target, incomplete.
Harrison Warner, and it's 3rd and 10.
Personally, Cards have the best stadium in the NFL.
Good coverage by Fred Warner.
Yeah, I like their stadium.
Second Pro Bowl, and right there, all those hands on the ball. We
I
saw
don't know.
that
I'm
with
using
Hopkins
my
at 25%.
app.
That's where that 25% comes from. Nobody but Hopkins makes those catches on a regular basis.
There's the first quarter dominance for Arizona in the last 4 games. But now looking at 3rd down and 10. Kyler Murray started 5.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10. Big time down for the Cardinals.
Pressure's coming. Murray
and Murray throws incomplete, bringing up 4th and 10 and the punting unit.
Witherspoon was coming on a blitz.
Cowboys got the best stadium. Stop it. Yeah, AT&T Stadium. Shout out to the Spurs and the Cowboys. Both play there. That's a huge stadium.
But it's too late then, because everybody else is making sure he doesn't get out in that direction.
My 2 personal favorites is the SoFi Stadium and Allegiant Stadium.
In the NFL as a member of the 49ers. And on the return, it's
all right, down at the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Drive number.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. It's first quarter, 6:56 remaining. 49ers with the football, down 3-0. That's not the same AT&T Stadium in San Antonio? Oh, it's not? I thought it is. Yeah, I thought that was the same stadium. Wow. Why would they have two AT&T stadiums? Like, that don't even make sense. What is it? AT&T Stadium number 1, AT&T Stadium number 2? Yeah, but it's they both play in, I believe, Arlington, Texas. Cuz they moved from the Alamo Dome to the AT&T Stadium. Oh, AT&T Arena. AT&T Stadium is on the east side of San Antonio. Will you do the Jets game? Who are they playing, Jax?
3-0 Arizona in front.
But they are right now not on my list.
NFL held a moment of silence in honor of those across the country who lost their lives due to COVID-19 and to support their friends and families. All of us here at Amazon Prime Video and CBS Sports recognize the tough times people across the country have endured, and we say a special
Well,
thank
right now
you
my
to
list
all
is
the
the
frontline
Dolphins,
workers,
Raiders
first
after
responders
this,
who have
Colts,
provided
Steelers,
comfort and
Eagles,
care.
Cowboys,
Football
Titans,
has given us a
Packers,
sense of
Bills,
normalcy and
Patriots.
enjoyment
That
in
would
these
conclude
unexpected
my
times.
Week 16.
First down, Beathard with a play fake.
Beathard looking,
Now
throws,
and
complete.
completes it
That's
to
Brandon Ayuk. First
Former
down.
Arizona State wide receiver picks up 15 and a
Yeah,
sack
5
and
over
first
4
down.
fresh.
One
That
of the
was
things I
crazy.
was
6
concerned
touchdowns
with
by
TJ Beathard
Alvin
is that
Kamara.
he would see it get
What's
too
up, Paul?
fast,
Says
gets fed
Patriots
up,
are my
but
favorite.
He's really patient here with Ayuk, letting him have time to come out of the break, and great protection up front helps you from getting too anxious back there in the pocket.
Over the last 3 games, Ayuk with 24 catches. That's
Arizona
tied for the
field rolls
5th
out.
most in the NFL.
Guess water and sun.
DeAndre Hopkins
Also,
is
roof
first with
opens.
26.
All right, that's
Beathard
CJ
on the
Beathard
move
got it
and completes
complete.
it. There he
And that is George Kittle got a first down to the 40. And down at, I believe, the 35.
Big play there. Beathard to Kittle, the former Iowa teammates hooking up.
Now it's a boot, and he has 3 levels of stretch. One guy short, who is Kittle. Couple guys deep. Ayuk is actually
All
open
right,
deep,
here we
but
go.
why not throw it to
I
Kittle
definitely
because
like
you
that
understand
reception. I do
how
have
well
George
he runs
Kittle
after the catch.
in at my flex in my other
He has
league
4 or
in
5
the
speed,
Toilet
but
Bowl
he just barrels
championship.
through tacklers.
1st and 10,
24-yard
Kittle in
pickup.
motion
First
in
down
the I
and 10 from the
formation.
35. It's a pitch to Wilson.
Pitched out to Wilson. Wilson
able to
gain
pick
of
up
about
4
3
yards
on that play.
Devon Kennard on the tackle.
Appreciate
So
that,
it's
Juan.
been
Says
9
96
consecutive
like.
years that CJ Beathard and George Kittle have been teammates, going back to Iowa and
Welcome
now
back,
with San
Abby.
Francisco. Beathard said when he found out he got the start,
That is so
he
nice to
immediately
see.
texted
Welcome
Kittle
back,
and said,
George.
"Hey, man,
Absolutely.
you better be playing on Saturday." Kittle's like, "I'm there for you."
My favorite team is the
Wouldn't know
Jets.
what to do
Okay,
with that.
Jax. I definitely have some
He
Jets
will be on
game
a
next
snap
year.
count today,
That is for
as Kyle
sure.
Shanahan told us. Still getting back into football shape after
All
missing
right,
the
we
last
got
6
2nd
games.
and 7.
2nd and 7. There's Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson
Good
doing
gain
a nice
on that
job here
play.
in the first
Just a
quarter.
yard
He's
short of a
yard
first
shy
down.
Of a first down.
If the Chiefs
So if you're on that
lose this
Arizona
game, my
Cardinals
fantasy team
defense, you're kinda
will be
looking
ruined.
around in the huddle going, okay, who's going to step up on 3rd and 1 and make a
Ayuk
play
is
so that we
a
can get off
who
the
dat
field
beast.
with just a field goal attempt?
Just will be nice in 5 years. Absolutely, Juan. Back in the building, says
Beathard
Luis.
is in the
Appreciate that.
shotgun.
Welcome back.
Juszczyk goes in motion. Oh, how about
Hey,
that?
appreciate that,
They got it
Diane.
to Juszczyk
And
a
that
first
is
down.
Juszczyk
Those crafty
with the first
49ers.
down.
Kyle Juszczyk moves the chains.
Yeah, I do this for basketball, football. I'm going to be opening up with
One of
the
things that the 49ers do
NHL
at the
season,
tail end of
NBA
practice,
or
they let
MLB
Kyle Juszczyk
season.
come in,
I
take the
do
snap from center, take a couple
UFC,
snaps in the
boxing.
shotgun, and run some real basic plays. So
Do
that
it all.
He had to come in and finish out a game because the last time he played quarterback, he was on the freshman JV team.
It's been Juszczyk and Jerick McKinnon who have been fighting.
All right,
to
here we
be
go.
the
Wilson's in the
quote-unquote
backfield,
emergency
single back
quarterback.
formation.
That's a tough loss right
Ayuk
there
in
for the
motion.
Cardinals. Juszczyk
And play action.
Beathard.
Beathard has a ton of time. Now gets under pressure.
Zach
And that's
Allen was
incomplete,
bearing down,
incomplete
so
intended
Beathard
for
had to let it go.
Dwelly.
There's a flag down at the 18-yard line.
Timing was off just a little bit on that last play, Andrew. Wanted to set up a screen to the right. That screen never developed at that point. Beathard.
Yeah, that
had to
is
throw that ball away
Juszczyk.
into the ground in the direction of the receiver.
Cortez, Tigers fan? Absolutely.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense number 60. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
All right, that's a
That's on the
5-yard
center,
penalty.
Daniel
First and
Brunskill.
15 at the Arizona 28-yard line.
Kyle Shanahan with the 49ers out of the playoffs telling us that it was important to him that they play these final two games and hold themselves
Red
to a
Wings,
standard. We have to
we're
do
known
it
as
the
Hockey
right
Town
way
in
despite our
Detroit.
situation is what he told us, and all you need to know is that Kittle is playing today.
But it goes
Shanahan said,
Red Wings,
if George
Pistons,
Kittle's healthy,
Tigers,
I'd like to tell the other
Lions.
52
But
guys, well, he's
I will
healthy,
say
but
a lot more
he's not playing.
Lion fans
Wilson was able to pick up
uh,
the first.
that can compete with the Red Wing fans.
I give Shanahan a lot of credit, James, because there's people around the league saying, why? Why would you risk playing George Kittle?
What's up,
And his
Misty?
explanation made a lot of sense to me.
And I think you run a bigger risk not playing somebody who's
Second
healthy
and 8.
because of that message that you said you could
3:01
potentially send
or 3 minutes
to
to
the rest of
play
guys.
in the first
Everybody's
quarter.
at the same amount of risk for going out on the
Chase
field to
says
play. Yeah,
Blackhawks.
Kittle
I
got
still
hurt.
have nightmares
Bone in
with
his
the
foot, but he's fully recovered.
Blackhawks beating up on the Red Wings.
Beathard over the middle.
Back
Caught
when
by
we were in
Wilson
the
at
East,
10.
and that's
He
Wilson.
goes
Wilson
in.
with the touchdown.
1-yard strike to Wilson.
All right, San Francisco says, I see your field goal, Arizona, and I'll raise you
You
a
could go back
touchdown.
and watch film of game 1. You'd see the same pass caught by Raheem Mostert. He went 76 yards with it on a touchdown. All it is a little arrow route. You go out, you come back in, you beat that linebacker one-on-one, and your sprint speed gets you into the end zone.
That is the 8th touchdown this season for Jeff Wilson. 6 on the ground, 2 through the air. And as Shanahan said, he's run hard for us this year. And he runs into the end zone here to give San Francisco the lead.
A little bit of a concern at the tail end of that
Abel
play.
must not have a
Trent Williams,
franchise that he
little bit
roots
slow getting
for.
off the field, took a knee. Trainers came out to get him, so they're going to check him out on the sideline now.
And now Robbie Gould comes out to attempt the extra point out of the hold of the punter.
All right, there we go.
Wisnowski.
Robbie Gould. Here comes the extra point. The kick is up, and kick is good.
So with
And it is 7-3.
2:44 to go in the opening
49ers
quarter, San
up by
Francisco
4.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Absolutely. Chase says, as a Bears fan, I need the Cardinals to lose. Hey, as an Arizona Cardinals fan, I need the Cardinals to win, brother. Come on. But I'll tell you what, this NFL playoffs, having 7 teams, it's getting very interesting. What's up, Miss Johnson? Making sure you were in uniform? Absolutely. Come on now. Come on now, Miss Johnson. Hey, Miss Johnson. And this goes for me.
Dude, You've got one job.
Be in uniform. I will watch your night stream, and I will watch your streams tomorrow as well, because you are the best NFL streamer ever. Appreciate that, Diane. Yeah, like I said, I do this for the NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC, boxing. I mean, if it's sports and I'm watching it, I'm streaming it. 504 Fresh says, you play to win the game. Miss Johnson says, just one? No, I got many jobs. What's going on, Dat Boy Aldaman? Says 49er Nation.
Down in the
All right, we are back. What's up, Eric?
First time they've done that since 2002.
What's up, Google-roo?
C.J. Beathard, 3 of 3 for 60 yards on that last drive. And Wilson with the touchdown.
All right, here we go. Sixth straight game with the touchdown in the first quarter. Longest in, I think, the NFL.
And this will be a touchback.
And that's touchback ball is going to be placed at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Arizona. Do have to mute it real quick as we go to copywritten music. Dat Boy Al Damon says, let's go, CJ. Misty says, let's go, Cardinals, go. Or go, Cardinals, go. What's up, Brandon Wall? Says, rise up, Red Sea. Absolutely.
NFL on Prime Video.
All right, here we go.
Kyler Murray is
2:44 left to play in the first quarter. And that is Kenyon Drake right up the middle. Good gain on that play. Gain of about 6.
To 1,000 on the season.
Abby says Red Sea question mark. That is the hashtag for the Arizona Cardinals.
Right back to Drake.
All right, only a gain of about a yard on that play. Kerry Hyder, former Detroit Lion, with the tackle.
To see Cliff Kingsbury and the Cardinals go no huddle.
What's up, RP George? I'm in Chicago. Go 49ers.
No huddle. The second
Legendary Perspective Podcast. What's going on? I need Kenyon Drake to win the game for the Cardinals.
And a lot of that, even though it's no huddle, there was still substitution.
Oh, you're welcome, Abby.
You get guys in, but your offensive line goes straight to the line.
All right, here we go. And that is caught. That is DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins with his first grab of the day.
You talk about great.
Hey, appreciate that, Dat Boy Aldaman.
Right in his face. Watch DeAndre Hopkins. And
welcome
that
to
ball
the
is
family.
on him before he can even get his head all the way around. So not a lot of guys catch that ball. Most of
all right, here we go. First down and 10.
He threw it too early. Not for DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins in motion. Play action, looking for D-Hop. D-Hop caught it. Gain of 5 on that play. Down at the 45-yard line of Arizona.
Energy put into that tackle by Greenlaw. And if you're going to play against DeAndre Hopkins, and this is a guy who had 14 receptions against the 49ers in week 1, we're going to make him pay. We're going to hit him. We're going to get him on the ground and tackle him tough.
That was close. That could have been a call. Those 14 receptions week 1 for Hopkins, a career high.
All right, here we go. Murray got it complete. That is Arnold. Got the first down.
Questionable to play today with a back injury, but he moves the chains.
Let's get the likes to 100. Appreciate that, Daddy Fat.
103.
He is my favorite Texans player. Says Abby. Talking about D-Hop.
Which is 6 behind Diggs.
What's up, Barbara? All right, here we go. Out the shotgun formation. And Kyler Murray with the quarterback keeper looking, crosses the 45. 9 seconds remain.
4-yard pickup for Kyler Murray, and that could be the final play of the first quarter.
And it is.
Struck first.
All right. That's the end of the first quarter. Hold on a second real quick. All right. All right, hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I don't know. It's all getting wonky over here, it looks like.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Isaiah Fields says, what's wrong? So like 504 for 504 Fresh says like and subscribe. I'm trying to show it, but it tells me there's an error. Try again. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to show it for him because I appreciate that. Absolutely, Soccer. What's going on, brother? Not much going on here. Watching these games. Just waiting for the Chiefs versus Falcons game tomorrow. I love football, says Barbara. Absolutely. AMF's with the... Am I lagging? AMF? Hold on, let me see something. See if... Okay, no, it should be good. Might have to, AMF might have to get out and come right back in, and it should fix that for you. All right, here we go. We are back. Started the second quarter. Arizona with the football at the 45 or 44-yard line. Second and 6.
San Francisco 45-yard line. Murray. And he finds Arnold.
And Arnold picks up the first down on that lunge. MVP, our new Speaker of the House.
Andrew, we thank you for joining us for this Week 16 triple header of NFL games. And, you know, San Francisco, James, is we tried to have it on camera, but you can't do something with Arizona. They go no huddle.
Yeah, Jimmy G is still out. C.J. Beathard is the quarterback. And that's a delay handoff. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 on that play.
When you think about the San Francisco situation,
that was Kenyon Drake with the ball carry.
Here all month, living in a hotel, playing their home games here. Now,
Abby says feed D-Hop. What's going on, Marshall Noble? Uh-oh, there is a down 49er player.
Is the injured 49er.
That's Williams, the corner.
You know, with the situation that they're in and all the away-from-home stuff that they've had to deal with, what you have to realize is that they're professionals.
Marshall, I cannot show the game due to copyright. YouTube, the NFL will shut down my channel. That will not ever happen on my channel, ever. Unless they give me written consent, that will never happen.
I mean, Fred Warner told us.
What's going on, Martha? Because let's go 40 or let's go Niners, let's go.
It's not like the 49ers are in a hotel and they're hanging out. They can do team bonding activities. That you can't hang out because of COVID.
Exactly.
So they meet virtually still, and they just live in their hotel rooms. Their
all right, 2nd and 7.
About a 8-iron away from the stadium here.
I was thinking pitching wedge.
Well, you're stronger.
Hey, I do appreciate that number change.
Marcel Harris has come in.
What's up, Ed?
9th play of the drive.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 7.
Here's Drake.
Got it to Kenyon Drake. Gain of about a yard on that play.
Darian Daniels, one of the first to get there. Here's a look at teams to play.
Trucks plays by the book. Absolutely. Got to. Playing by the book definitely lets me continue to do what I love to do.
So the weight of all that
if the 49ers win, then I can rub it in my friend's face. Dang, Martha. Hashtag savage on that one.
3rd down and 6. Arizona 2 for 4.
What's going on, Carrie?
And a flag comes in.
Cardinals fan here? Absolutely. Hashtag Red Sea. There's a flag on the play. What's up, Gaston?
At least Cliff Kingsbury thinks so.
I thought he came across and the offensive line didn't overreact, but they pointed at him. The defender looked like he was in the neutral zone.
Mayor Chu says, I'm a Colts fan.
Wow. Offense number 52. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, no. False start.
It was on Mason Cole, who had 2
Mason
false
Cole.
starts last week.
My God.
And now as a team, Arizona has 28 false
Murray
starts
let me
on
down
the
right
season.
now in
That's
the final
most
game.
in the NFL.
And you know what? That looked like it might have been a purposeful twitch because he didn't look like he really moved forward. He kind of rocked to his left as if he were talking to the guys on the other end of the.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 11.
They were trying to do.
And Williams is getting carted off to the back.
K'Wan Williams going off for San Francisco.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 11. Kyler looking, throws. That's complete. But that is behind the line of scrimmage. Kenyon Drake.
And it's 4th down.
You know, we talk about coverage sacks. Well, that's a coverage dump off because the coverage is so good down the field. There's nowhere to go with the ball. You have to dump it off. You rally up. You make the tackle. Excellent defense by Robert Saleh's team.
So Andy Lee comes out to punt.
All right, here we go. Here comes the punt. 4th down and 12. Andy Lee set to punt. The punt is up. Fair catch. And that is at the 14 or 15-yard line.
To go in the 2nd quarter.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on? Fiend Gaming says, what app are you using for the punt 1st down yards ball? Using ESPN. Why he punt? It was 4th down and 12. Who has the ball? The San Francisco 49ers have the ball right now. What's going on? Chris Strunk says, hi, I'm a Steelers fan. Nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you too. Hashtag here we go. My 3 favorite teams are the Detroit Lions, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want the Cardinals to lose. What's going on, Mr. Crab YouTube Reel? Says hi. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We're still at Ford Field, folks. I was such in a hurry. There we go. Now we're in Arizona. Yeah, we're still in Detroit. I must have missed the flight. What's going on, Laser Shot? What's going on, Bad Corn? Arnold Rays. Red and gold for life, says Arnold Rays. Background check. Right? That background looks better. Absolutely. Now I'm back in Arizona. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line. 49ers pitches it to Wilson. Wilson got the 1st down. Good gain on that play. What a quick flight. I'm a Bears fan, so go Niners, says FYV Clips. What's going on? Derrn Muhammad says Jets fan for life. Is Isaiah Simmons doing good. Haven't seen him a whole lot. Haven't seen what do you call it? His number being called. And that's CJ Beathard. And Beathard picks up the first down, tackled by Buda Baker. Oh, it's on mute. I'm sorry about that.
You don't take a hit. You slide, you get
Thank
down
you, Jacob.
5 yards early, but you avoid that shot.
What's going on,
from Buda
Eduardo?
Baker.
Big hit by Buda Baker.
And Buda's trying to turn to take it on with
All right,
just
here we
the
go.
shoulder to take his head out of it. So he's successful doing that, but Beathard thinking, I need to slide next time.
17-yard run for Beathard. Wilson
All right, here we
up
go.
the middle,
Wilson.
puts a tackle into
And
Arizona
Wilson got it
territory.
first down.
Another 49ers first down. Byron Murphy missed the tackle.
Just the interior, you're trapping.
going on,
number
Joshua?
75, Tomlin.
Hold on a second.
You trap them. You can
All right, there
double
we go.
team, knock guys out of the way, and bring around that pulling guard.
Wilson already has 58 yards rushing and a receiving touchdown.
All right,
He gets a
first
breather
and
here
10.
with Tevin Coleman in.
And there's a
Now
flag.
is down.
See what a
False start. Offense, number 84. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
all right,
It goes
false
on
start
Denver.
San Francisco. That is Bourne with the
Last
false
drive,
start.
Williams hobbled off for San Francisco, but he is back out there at left tackle. No surprise to see San Francisco controlling the clock. They are second
All right, here we
in
go.
the NFL in time
Named
of possession.
8th
Only Green Bay
Career
holds it
Pro Bowl
longer.
was Williams.
There's Coleman.
And Coleman, gain of about
Playing in
3.
just his 7th game of this season. He missed 8 games with a knee injury. Was on IR. Kyle Shanahan said he finally might be back to himself because he hasn't been all year.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 12.
Andrew, you talked about Kittle being on a pitch count. Well, he's back in the game, so he's not going to be in the game just for fun. He's going to be in the game as somebody that you're going to revolve around the play around.
All right, 2nd and 12.
There's right on the end of the line right there.
2nd and 12. Beathard over the middle.
And
Juszczyk could
Juszczyk.
not hold on.
Well, let's see if they called it down.
It was
Or is
picked
that a
up by
fumble?
Baker, but instead, it's 3rd down.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, you don't see Kyle Juszczyk not come up with the catch very often. He has to stretch out for that a little bit, and a nice ripping out.
That was Hicks
of
with the
ball by
tackle.
Hicks. So that's a, it's a good pass. You just got to try and tuck it away, but a great job in stripping it out by Hicks.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 12.
San Francisco 1 for 2 on 3rd down.
9:03 to
It's 3rd
play
and
in the
12.
half.
Let's see how much pressure is generated on the edges here.
All right, Beathard looking.
Beathard
Throws,
it's
and that's
dropped.
incomplete.
Richie James with a
That
big
is
drop right
James,
there. It's 4th and long.
intended
And
receiver.
What does Kyle Shanahan want to do here?
You know, every time I
It's
hear you
4th
say
and
it's
12.
dropped, my heart sinks a little bit because I think the very last ball that I was ever thrown was dropped.
And if I was announcing that game, I probably would have said it the same way. Now, James lost a fumble on a punt return last week in the loss at Dallas. Could not.
What in the world? Hold on.
Trying
All
to
right,
pin
here
the
comes the
Cardinals
punt.
deep. Kirk,
Fair catch.
at the 13.
Got it down at the 13-yard line.
Cardinals still only with 3 points. Let's see what Kyle.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. And Kyler Murray going back onto the field. We are on commercial break. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Arizona 14-yard line. San Francisco a sleeper. If the Cardinals and Steelers were playing in the Super Bowl, again, who would you care for? just because Larry Fitzgerald needs a ring, give me the Cardinals. And after that, then it's Steelers. But I need Larry Fitzgerald to get him a ring. Dolphins or Raiders? Who do you pick? I pick the Dolphins. They will walk out with that victory. But yeah, if Larry Fitzgerald was retired, I'd be okay. Flip a coin. Like, I love both of those teams. Same way as I love my Detroit Lions that I was born and raised in. .504 says 2 a time. Absolutely. And shout out to, like, that is the craziest situation ever. Like, they were winning football games and they benched their starting quarterback for Tua. Like, that's crazy. I haven't really heard of stuff like that happening. You know, usually they'll wait till they have a bad game and then be like, oh, well, we got to switch it up and then put Tua in. But they said, no, we want something new. We want something fresh. And they bench Fitzmagic for Tua. All right, here we go. We are back. 8:52
in the second quarter. Worst starting field position today for the Cardinals. They begin at their own 14-yard line.
Hey, see, chicken, we don't spam, brother.
Offense behind Kyler Murray. Murray.
All right, here we go. Kyler looking, takes off, got it to the 20, and down at, I believe that is the 25-yard line. First down.
Away from Murray. He's got enough for a first down.
You know, Robert Saleh talked to us about containing Murray in the pocket. You had him contained in the pocket, but he's like an artist with a blank canvas, and once he breaks out, you're in trouble because you're going to get paint all over.
Kyler Murray has 3 rushes for 21 yards.
21
First
yards
and 10 at the 25.
There goes Drake in motion. Murray back to the air.
Kyler looking, gets tackled behind the line. Kerry Hyder with a sack.
And now 8.5 sacks on the season for Hyder. That's a new career high.
Kerry Hyder with a career high on that sack with 8.5.
And it is open, but he just doesn't have that extra second to try and get the ball down the field. Watch Kirk as he goes down, and he's going to get behind the defense, but it's almost too late. Kyler Murray has already committed to trying to go to Dan Arnold crossing.
All right, here we go. Second and 12.
Jasmine, a star at Arizona State on the track and field team, a 4-time All-American.
Kyler throws, got to complete. That's DeAndre Hopkins. Got a third and manageable. Good gain on that play by D-Hop.
Bring the pressure. Let's make Kyler Murray get rid of the ball quickly. He's going to DeAndre Hopkins. You got to make sure you make that tackle. Nice job by Jason.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and 4.
His offense needs a jump start, so where do they go? They go to the no huddle. Racing up to the line. Murray calling out the play on 3rd and 4.
Kyler throws. That's Larry Legend.
Up ahead. They're ruling him down.
And they ruled him down.
Close to a first down.
Let's see if they give him the first or if it's
K'Wan Williams, who left earlier with injury,
4th and inches.
Back out on the field and made that tackle, and let's see where they spot it.
They spotted it a little bit short.
I think they might.
And it looks like we're going to have a.
Yeah, they're going to measure that.
It is now 256 consecutive games that Larry Fitzgerald has a catch.
That's crazy. 256 career games with a catch.
It's a good tackle by K'Wan Williams, who had gone out of the game early. It keeps Larry Fitzgerald from getting to the line.
All right, he's going to be 4th and inches.
Wow.
I mean, they're literally like that far off.
I have to ask you. I love it. It's a gutsy call in your own end, 4th and inches, but so much on the line for Arizona today with the playoffs in sight, and for now, Kingsbury is keeping the offense on the field. They're going to remeasure, and it's still short.
Well, they're just making sure that they put it down in the right spot.
Right spot.
Yeah.
All right, so Lofton likes it. Kingsbury.
All right, here we go. 4th and inches. Looks like they might be going for it.
Maybe try to draw him offside. 4th and inches.
Sending in a second tight end, Darrell Daniels, number 81. So, it looks like you're going to try and pound the ball up there.
Arizona's 68% on 4th down this year.
All right, here we go. Offense is on the field. They're going to try to go for it. And they do. And it's a first down.
So the drive continues for Kingsbury and the Cardinals.
Definitely needed that.
No question, right behind right tackle Kelvin Beachum, and Beachum makes sure that there's no penetration. Drake makes sure he just goes straight up.
And they hustle right back up to the line, right back.
All right, Kenyon Drake.
And Drake
gain of about 2 yards, maybe 3 on that play.
Tarvarius Moore on the stop for San Francisco.
Been a little bit of a tackling clinic by the San Francisco 49ers. The only guy who's been able to make somebody kind of miss in space has been Kyler Murray.
And that man, Robert Saleh, has to be happy. As he told us earlier this week, he appreciates the fight in his team with the adversity they faced, injuries, living on the road. They keep fighting for him, and they're off to a very nice start today. As Murray
and Kyler Murray gets that ball out of his hands. That's going to be 3rd and 7.
All Shire, the second-year linebacker out of Florida Atlantic. And Saleh's fired up.
It is speed versus speed. That's what you need to kind of shadow Kyler Murray. Just need to make that commitment to get to him, and Murray barely gets that ball out of his hands.
Saleh will be a popular name in a couple weeks. He already is, as teams look to fill head coaching vacancies. He's right there.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and 7.
He said, look, I've got an obligation to the 49ers over the last 2 games.
5.5 to play in the half.
Catch up on phone calls. Went through it last year, which he thinks will help him for this year. And he said, guys, if the worst thing that happens to me is that I'm the 49ers defensive coordinator again next year, things will be just fine. I'll be happy to roll with Nick Bosa and D Ford and Solomon Thomas again next year.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 7
for Arizona. Murray fires, and Hopkins.
And that was intended for DeAndre Hopkins.
But Hopkins
a little too high for him.
Usually that's good enough for DeAndre Hopkins.
And that's 4th down and 7 to go.
Coverage. You're getting 2 guys on DeAndre Hopkins, so Kyler Murray has to be able to go elsewhere with the football. But watch, Verrett is going to be underneath. He gets kind of pushed around with the swim. But then you have Tarvarius Moore coming over the top to kind of keep that ball from being laid in there.
Was that a penalty on Verrett, James?
I think it's more a muscle move by DeAndre Hopkins, not a penalty on Verrett.
Craycraft lets it go, and it is downed inside the 10. It was Trent Sherfield who was able to down it on special teams. 52-yard punt by Andy Lee. Well, we'd like to take a minute to honor a man in his 50th season of service to the NFL. Joe Rhine started his career in 1971 as an assistant publicist in the then St. Louis Cardinals organization. After spending some time working for the NFL league office, he returned to the Cardinals in 1989 to become the team's executive vice president
should be good.
until 1994.
There should be no lag.
Since served a variety of roles with the league office. Congratulations.
And if it
Joe,
is, just get out and come right back in. It'll clean it up.
He wanted me to mention that he took that job when he was 12 years old.
Here is Wilson on
and
the carry.
Wilson, gain of about a yard.
Cardinals are saying the ball popped out. The officials are saying that's not the case and that he was down.
But there has not been a signal saying he was down, so you want to be able to take a look at this on replay. And if you're Cliff Kingsbury, you've got to get that red flag ready. So he goes up. He's got it. He's got it there. He's got it there. He's still got it in his arm when his wrist hits the ground. But this is the best opportunity for the Cardinals offense right here. I know the defense is out in the field, but if the defense can get a 3 and out, you're going to get some great field position to complement what your defense is able to do.
All right, here we go. Second and 8.
Play clock was winding down. That's the first timeout.
Its first time out of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Well, fans, don't forget today's triple header concludes later tonight.
All right, do have to mute it real quick for copywritten music. I will be live after this game for the Dolphins and the Raiders.
They don't.
All right,
I know
we
that
are
there
back.
are 3 games, but Andrew, I could eat 4 meals during those 3 games. If I'm just sitting there watching that football, I need some energy to be able to watch.
Didn't you eat enough last night with our crew Christmas dinner here in Arizona?
I guess I did.
Second down.
All right, second and
following
8.
the
Big
timeout.
time down.
Beathard
C.J.
in trouble.
Beathard. And he goes down at the
Second sack
5.
today for the Arizona defense, and that's his
And
son,
that was Reddick
Give him 12
with the
on
sack.
year.
But it's a great 1-2 punch because the first guy in there is Marcus Golden, number 44. He's going to make C.J. Beathard kind of duck and cover, and then on the reroute, here comes Reddick. That's great outside pressure and a nice push inside.
All right, that was good play
Big
by
issue for Beathard in the time that he's
Reddick.
played in his career. 40 sacks in 17 games, and now awaiting the shotgun snap at his own goal line.
And
off to Wilson
got it just short of the 10-yard line, down at the 8.
McKinnon on the carry. And out
That's
comes
going to be
the
4th
punting.
down and
But
10.
that's exactly what defensive coordinator Vance Joseph wanted from his Arizona Cardinal unit. Get in there.
I am happy with
If
the
you don't go
incoming
in there and get a
recruitment
3 and
class
out on
for
first
the
down, you have to
Wolverines.
accomplish it a little bit on first down, a little bit on second down. And that great
But he's
sack
he's
second
on
down really set
on
it
my
up,
last
where
leg though.
Kyle
Like
Shanahan was very conservative
Jim
in that
Harbaugh
third
either
down
needs
call.
to get in the playoffs
High
or
snap,
get fired.
Fielded nicely by Wisnowski. And a good punt, Kirk.
All right,
will let it go,
Wisnowski,
and it
good
sits
punt.
at the 40-yard line.
And it's going to be at the
3:10 to go.
40.
Well, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award honors players who have exhibited.
Do have to mute it for copyrighted music. What games am I doing tomorrow?
Loss a week ago to
I am doing the
Dallas.
Colts, Steelers,
3.5
Eagles,
sacks
Cowboys,
on the
Titans,
year for Armstead
Packers,
after he had
and then on
10
Monday is
last
the
season.
Bills, Patriots, and then tonight is the Dolphins,
All three
Raiders.
timeouts
I'll
for the
be all
Cardinals
live
and
for every
3:10
one
on
of
the
those
clock as They
games.
start this drive. Murray taking a deep shot, looking for the tight end.
And
Arnold.
oh,
He dropped it.
he
Wow,
dropped
he was
it.
all alone. San Francisco
Arnold.
let it be, and Arnold could not hold on.
Come on.
That ball kind of hung up a little bit, and Arnold is thinking, I'm going to get popped when I catch this. You just got to focus on making the catch. It's
Just
almost
make
like
the
he
catch.
turned early to jump for it. That's one that Arnold wishes he could have back.
He is a former wide receiver. He was a receiver in college at Wisconsin-Platteville. When he got to the NFL with the Saints, they turned him into a tight end, and he knows he should have had
Hey,
that.
appreciate that, Mr. Smith.
Murray's second best quarterback rating in the NFL on passes of at least 20.
All right, it is second and
yards or
10.
more.
Here's the handoff.
Daniel
Gain of a
Jones,
couple
the
on that
Giants'
play.
better quarterback rating, and now it'll bring up third down and long.
That was Kenyon Drake. It's going to be
The
third and
Cardinals
8.
offense, which was given great field position to go for that big
Welcome back,
shot
Macy.
on first down. Now they're faced with a third down that they've got to convert
So,
to take
MicroMike?
advantage of this good field position that the defense gave them.
Right now, looking to, unfortunately for the Cardinals, tie a season record in points.
All right, here we go.
scored in the
Third
first
down
half.
and 8.
Only 3 on 3rd and 8.
Kyler throws. Got to
Kirk,
complete.
and
That's
he does
Christian
not get
Kirk.
there. Witherspoon
And it's going to be
with a
fourth
big
down
tackle,
and
it's
short.
4th and 3. And what does Kingsbury do here?
Well, you could rush up to the line, bark a lot, and then it go down to 2 minutes, and then decide
All right.
after the 2 minutes.
You got timed out for a reason. Now you're going to come in and continue to curse.
Great job by Witherspoon.
Goodbye.
Just closing on the play. Ball gets to Kirk.
No cursing on this channel,
to be able to
people.
catch it and turn up the field.
And it is the 2-minute warning. We'll see what Kingsbury decides to do when we come back.
You've been in
His
here
team
long enough.
Trails by 4.
All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. That's one thing I can't stand, and that's cursing. Mace says, who do you want? I want the Cardinals to win in this ball game. Tony says, thanks for the live stream. Appreciate you for coming out, Tony. If I'm the coach, I'm not letting him play no more. Who, Lazar? Or Laser Shot? Who are you talking about? LOL, you can't stand cursing? Is crap a curse word? No, crap is not a curse word. Hey, appreciate that, Diane. Oh, are you talking about Arnold? What's going on, San Pedro? How are the Cardinals looking? Honestly, they're, for me, it feels like it's a slow start. Like this first half was kind of just slow. You know, I think they're kind of like piddle-paddling, kind of like, okay, what are they going to do? What can we do? Kind of things like that. And, you know, sometimes you just got to hit them and hit them hard. You know, instead of kicking a field goal, score a touchdown that first drive. You know, things of that nature. Like, there's going to be some adjustments. But, I don't know. To me, it just feels like it's a little slow of a game. You know, but defense has kind of really held up outside of that one touchdown.
And just now, the punt team runs off, and the offense runs back.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 4th and 3. They're going to try to go for it.
4th down and 3, and for the moment, they're going to go for it.
I think it's a
all right,
situation
out the
where
shotgun.
you're getting up there to bark, get a little shift.
And they're going to go for
Here
it.
comes the pressure by Warner.
Warner's on his tail. That's a first down.
First down.
Kyler Murray.
Francisco brought the
Let's
heat with
go.
Warner, but Murray saw it quickly, and he scrambles for the first.
So I said they were going to bark. I didn't say they weren't going to bite. When you have Kyler Murray, you have something a little different at the quarterback position.
That is a first down by Kyler Murray.
32 teams don't have. Just move and sprint out of the pocket. What a weapon.
A 9-yard run.
All right, here we go.
Murray, and he just
that's
throws this one
incomplete.
down with, again,
Intended
the
for
pressure
Kenyon
coming.
Drake,
Jordan
2nd and
Willis
10.
Was in the backfield.
Now you had man-to-man coverage and a great job reading the screen. Even the defensive lineman got over there because the offensive line was a little too soft in their pass blocking.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Kyler Murray in the shotgun. Kenyon Drake in the backfield.
Murray over the middle, and it's caught.
And that's caught by Christian Kirk. And that's a first down.
4th catch today for Kirk.
This is one where you know you're going to get popped. The safeties are back in the deep half. Kyler Murray puts the ball on the line, and Christian Kirk does a nice job catching the ball that's a little bit behind him and pulling it in.
16-yard gain.
And Larry Fitzgerald's in motion.
Cardinals have all 3
out the
timeouts.
shotgun.
Murray
got it to Larry Legend.
Fitzgerald.
And Larry Legend, good gain on that play.
21.
Got it down to the 21-yard line.
Red Warner on the tackle.
Gain of about 6 on that play.
So I would have been inclined to use one of those timeouts right here as opposed to letting the clock just drip down, because you're in a position where you can pick up a first down and you're going to need more time after you do pick up that first down.
All right, here we go. That is Kyler Murray. And got it down to the 20.
Meanwhile, an injury update for Arizona, not a good one either, is Chase Edmonds. He went to the locker room. He's questionable to return with a hip injury.
All right, Chase Edmonds out in the locker room with a hip injury. He is questionable to return. All right, 3rd down and 3, 45 seconds. Arizona still has all 3 timeouts at the 20-yard line.
3 on 3rd downs, but since then, they are 0 for 5. And we have a flag, and it looks like this will.
And there's a flag on the play.
San Francisco came toward.
Offense number 85. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
There's no 10-second run.
And that is Arnold.
Coming up on NFL on Prime Video halftime, presented by Progressive. Join Rhett Lewis and Maurice Jones-Drew for first half highlights of our game. A look ahead to tonight's Dolphins-Raiders matchup as well. It's all coming up.
All right, 3rd down and 8. Big time down for the Cardinals.
9th play of the drive. It's
45 seconds to play till halftime.
Like pressure along the line there.
Murray
Kyler throw.
Hold on. We've seen him go
and DeAndre Hopkins.
But not that
DeAndre Hopkins slow to get up.
And Hopkins is slow to get up.
Oh, come on, Hopkins. Come on, Hopkins. Get up.
He's pointing at his stomach as if he might have landed on a knee or the football.
Oh, come on. Get up, Hopkins.
Did a really good job in driving his hands up through the ball.
All right, that's Arizona's first time out of the half.
The injury, Arizona is.
All right, and they're going to go to commercial break. But DeAndre Hopkins is down.
It's become to the point
I
where
guess they're not going to
go.
go. They're showing DeAndre Hopkins walking under his own power.
We asked Kingsbury this week, is he even better than you expected? And he said, yes, absolutely. Didn't know he had that burst, is what Kingsbury told us.
Oh, come on. I need him so bad in my fantasy league. I'm going up. I went up against Alvin Kamara.
It's almost instantaneous because his hands are so good.
All right. Well,
so
it is what it is. Here we go. Nugent
out there again.
43-yard attempt.
A 43-yard field goal.
And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
Has not missed a kick with the Cardinals.
And that is 6-7. Arizona only down by 1 with 35 seconds remaining in the half. And DeAndre Hopkins is walking under his own power to the locker room. Gonna go and get an early evaluation on his stomach.
Kingsbury and Kyler Murray having a chat. Kingsbury, of course, played for Mike Leach back at Texas Tech. And they said, what'd you learn about that air raid offense from Mike Leach that you still think of today? And he said, I learned that the quarterback needs the freedom to do what he wants out there. If he sees a matchup he likes.
Oh, Chris, you got that championship. That's what you said.
I think you're seeing that maturity in Kyler Murray.
He said, I have Alvin Kamara and Patrick Mahomes in my fantasy.
In 2000,
no, what you meant to say is I have that championship in the bag.
Was the quarterback for Texas
How's
Tech.
those 50 points
Mike
treating
Leach
you?
Made the comment in a meeting that Cliff was the toughest quarterback he'd ever coached. And Kyler said, I need to see some film on that.
So you were 12
What's
years
going on,
old when you
40th
announced
anniversary
that game.
Ripper?
Good for you. McKinnon from his own 2.
And got it down to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
30 seconds to go.
Got 30 seconds.
On-demand replay.
CJ Beathard headed back to the field. Do have to mute it real quick. What's going on, Uki? What's going on, Caden? Kamar made me be in second place player.
feel like I could have made that catch.
All right, here we go. San Francisco will receive the second half kickoff. We got 30 seconds with the first half. San Francisco with the ball at the 21. Beathard throws complete. That's Bourne.
He's got a first down out to the
And
7-yard line, and there's the timeout.
they're going to call the timeout.
16-yard gain. So much at stake for the Cardinals over these last two games.
What's going on, Tom Matthews? Says yes, 49ers.
2015 season.
All right, here's the NFC playoffs.
Earlier today, you saw Tampa
We
Bay
got
just
Green Bay, New
destroy
Orleans,
Detroit.
Seattle, Washington.
That clinched a
Then Tampa
playoff
Bay
spot for the Buccaneers.
moves up
You see
in
the
the top
Cardinals
spot
a
in the
game
wild
ahead
card. LA,
of Chicago.
Arizona
It
is in
scenario
last
this weekend. If
with
Cardinals win
the
today and, Bears lose tomorrow
Rams in the
to
middle.
Jaguars, that Arizona would be in.
We're at 1st and 10, 24 seconds left. Clinches playoff berth with a win and a Chicago loss or a tie with Jacksonville. And that's the first down. Jerick McKinnon.
Shanahan will use his final timeout.
And that is the final timeout of the San Francisco 49ers with the 17 seconds remaining.
Gets it to somebody who can run up the field a little bit.
I appreciate
Now
that,
you're
504
threatening
Fresh.
Arizona with a chance to get some points on the scoreboard.
What's up, Donald Wilmer?
Before you have to go into halftime.
Beathard, the grandson of Pro Football Hall of Famer Bobby Beathard, Washington general manager and Chargers general manager. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame 2 years ago.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
If you're a receiver,
McKinnon's
you
in the
catch it, but you
backfield.
don't have a free run to
CJ
the end zone.
Beathard.
You'd like to slide
All right,
down,
we're going to go empty
get up
back.
so you can get this ball spiked since you're out of timeouts.
Beathard. Oh, and it's
And
nearly
that was a near
intercepted.
interception by
Jordan
Hicks.
If he had that one, he could have had 6 the other way.
Jimmy Garoppolo is still injured.
You know, you talk about knowing where your receivers are going to be. That ball.
Oh, he had that bad boy in his hand.
And Hicks surprised. that the
Jordan
ball's
Hicks
coming
had that
straight to
bad
him.
boy in his hand. He dropped that.
But you saw
Jordan
that
Hicks
throw,
has
Andrew,
107 tackles, leads the
49ers were gonna try and
team.
use the boundary to
2nd and
stop
10.
the clock.
That's James in motion. Beathard looking,
Beathard
throws, hit as
and
he's
it's incomplete,
thrown.
and it was
It's
Hassan
incomplete.
Reddick, and there has been no whistle. The 49ers recover it anyway.
Oh, they're
Any
going to say
review
it's
on this
actually.
play will come from the booth.
Hold
You'll go
on.
back and there'll probably be
Ruling
some
on the
more
field is a
time
fumble.
put on the
Wow.
clock.
Recovery by the defense. First down, Arizona.
And the Cardinals
First down,
kick out, so they
Arizona.
don't blow the whistle, what you're seeing on
Let's
the
go.
timeout. They wanna
Let's
let the
take
play
this
go off,
lead
but
going
they
into
rule it a
half.
fumble, and Arizona recovers. It will be looked at because it's a turnover. All turnovers subject to review.
Now, is his hand empty, and is he pushing the ball because his hand is empty as it goes forward? Because his arm does get hit. and
Rolling
then that
on the
ball looks
field
like it
is
moves
a
little bit, so if he
fumble
pushes it with
recovered
his
by
hand, that's a fumble.
Arizona.
Simmons
San
was the
Francisco
one
does
who
not have a
recovered it
timeout.
for
There is 4
Arizona.
seconds remaining.
Once again, it's Reddick coming in, and that ball, you know, everybody looks at it in real speed. and you
That
think,
was an
"Oh, it's a
Isaiah
pass."
Simmons
Gene
recovery.
Steratore is with us.
If
and
it
what do you see here, Gene?
stands.
You make a great point, James.
Hassan
It
Reddick
always
with the
does look
forced
like a pass
fumble.
on this, but to me, I think it's a great ruling of a fumble. It appears to me that Beathard loses this ball just before his arm starts forward, so he's basically pushing a loose ball forward. Blakeman ruled on the play.
And then you watch the end of it. Kick save and a beauty here by Isaiah Simmons. Kicked it to himself and then recovered it.
Might have gone back to his youth when he was playing.
What's going on, football
Soccer.
dude?
You're not allowed to touch the ball with your hands in soccer, unless you're the goalie.
It would be the 3rd fumble in 4 career games against the Cardinals for C.J. Beathard. How about Hassan Reddick? He continues to
6th
tear
forced
it
fumble
up. He would
this
be the one
season,
credited
all
with
in the
forced
last
fumble.
3 games for Hassan Reddick.
So, Gene, they're still looking at whether or not his hand was empty, right? And it does look like it's empty.
Yeah, that's what it appears to me, James. Yeah, and I think it's well noted to say that this is intentional kicking by that player. It's illegal and a penalty to kick any loose ball. And here I believe that's also a foul, which cannot be ruled in replay.
Right. They'd have to administer that during the course of the play. And do you almost think because everybody's wondering, well, was it a pass, was it a fumble, that they didn't see the kick?
You know, you hope you continue to officiate all plays until they're finished, James. In this situation, there's a lot of other things. Reddick's very close to hitting Beathard at or below the knee.
Yep.
I think it's a good no call for roughing the passer. But Simmons, we see he clearly is reaching that leg out to stop it from moving. And that should have been a penalty for illegally kicking the football.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands as called. Will be Arizona's ball, 1st and 10. Please put 8 seconds on the game clock. 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
It's a turnover, and we mentioned this at the beginning. Kyle
All
Shanahan
right,
told
let's
us
go.
he was going to be a little more conservative today because the turnovers
11th
have been
fumble in the
San
last 7
Francisco.
games. Lost
And
10
here
of
he is
them.
late in the half without a timeout.
That's for
Beathard
San
back to
Francisco.
pass, and it proves costly, or it could.
There's 8 seconds left
And now you wonder if we're
in
going
the
to
half.
see the Hail Murray again.
Well, there's no DeAndre Hopkins. You really need about 15 yards to get yourself in position to get a long field goal. So get that throw, get your timeout with 1 or 2 seconds on the clock, and you've got a chance to kick a field goal.
Murray looking for Larry
Kyler.
Fitzgerald.
Oh, just
Good coverage
almost
on the
had
play
it,
by
Larry
Fred
Legend.
Warner. Well,
There's
DeAndre
4
Hopkins
seconds
is in the
left.
locker room, but
Do have to mute it while they're going to copywritten music showing the Buffalo-Arizona game, where Arizona won it by 2 with the DeAndre Hopkins game winner.
That's for DeAndre Hopkins.
still waiting an injury update on Hopkins. Meanwhile, 4
All right, here comes
left.
4 seconds left
Mike
till
Cousins does not
halftime.
have a big leg.
Foster's in the backfield.
So it looks like Murray with nowhere to go. This will be the final play, barring a penalty.
And that does it.
So,
and it's going to be a 1-point
first half
lead for San
offensively
Francisco.
the
They will have the
Cardinals.
ball
Certainly
back
give
at
credit
the
for that
start
San
of the third
Francisco
quarter.
defense. And at the half, the 4.
All right. Hold on one quick second. All right, there we go. Let me pin my comment. All right, there we go. So I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be right back. I need to stretch my legs and my back. And I will be back at the start of the third quarter. I'll be in the chat so we can chat it up. And I'll see you at the start of the third quarter. We got ourselves a good ball game. It's a very close one, 7-6 at half. Niners with the lead. And Niners will get the ball to start the second half.
This a LP. This the LP. This the LP.
All right. We are back. We are still on halftime. This is the last commercial before the kickoff resumes. All right. All right. What's your question, Macy? House Hopkins, we are still waiting word on him. Who will be in the Super Bowl? I answered that one already. I got either the Steelers or the Chiefs in the Super Bowl out of the AFC, and I got the either the Packers, Seahawks, or the Saints out of the NFC. What's up, Michael Johnson? Steelers Bucks will be in the Super Bowl. Hey, that would be a good Super Bowl. All right, this guy's going to get banned. All right, that guy is gone. He has been denied access.
Denied.
He has been denied access to comment in my chat.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
All right.
Look at the highlights from the first half presented by
And here we go. Oh, they're going to go to copyright music real quick. Going to first half highlights. What's your question, football dude? Who win? I got the Cardinals winning in this ball game.
Cisco, but
all right, here we
49ers
go.
lead it by 1 as we welcome you back into the broadcast booth. He's the Hall of Famer James Lofton. I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from Sherry Burris coming up. Not what we were expecting from this Arizona offense, but you do have to tip your cap to the 49ers D.
And
yeah, that is my daughter when I play those little sound clips.
Haven't done that yet. Win on third down, pretty
She
good
wanted
there,
to be a part of Dad's stream, so I let her record some audio tracks.
Take a look at that defense.
Robert says, where are you from, Troxel? I am from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. I did live out in Arizona for about 2 NFL seasons, and it was a whole lot of fun.
Not easy to play, but it lets guys get in there, play fast, play to their abilities.
And that was before Larry Fitzgerald been to a Super Bowl. But him and Antoine Bolden were a part of the team.
To start the second half.
All right, here we go. And we got to return to the 5 to the 10. No, down at the 14.
As we check in with Sherry Burris.
Andrew, Kyle Shanahan told me he likes the way this game is going, especially that they're able to hold Arizona to only
Mr. Beck says, what's your daughter's team? She is a Lions fan.
Is running the ball well, but they do want to make sure
she is definitely a homer through and through. She is a Lion, Red Wing, Tiger,
Hopkins, he's good, according to Cliff Kingsbury.
Piston,
right now,
and Michigan fan.
Tank, but he says what's hurting them the most are penalties, and that's stalling the drives on offense.
All right.
Sherry,
Hopkins is on the sideline getting some oxygen. Kittle is in motion, I formation.
But he starts the second half with Juszczyk as the fullback. And it is a give to Wilson.
And Wilson got it down to the 21-yard line.
Devondre Campbell on the tackle for Arizona. C.J. Beathard in the first half.
It's going to be second down.
87 yards. Did have that late fumble, but it did not lead to
What's up, Macy?
Points.
What's going on? The blind guy 89 says go San Fran. All right, here's 2nd and 3. Hands off. That's Wilson, first down to the 30. And let's see where they mark him. Looks like it's going to be at the 35 or 36-yard line.
For the 49ers, a 15-yard run.
You hear people talk about zone runs, and you want to start it out and
oh, you already know Michael Johnson.
And then cut back. If the defense overruns it, the offense has guys man on man. You put your hands
My favorite
on
team
them,
is the Detroit Lions, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We always heard that with Mike Shanahan, that Denver Broncos.
All right, here we go. That's Tevin Coleman in the backfield. Use check in motion. Kittle now in motion, hands it off to Coleman, got it to Ayuk. And Beathard with the block, got a first down. Crossed midfield, down at the 48-yard line.
C.J. Beathard has to be a better pulling guard in this situation. Turn that up, get him up the field. Nice job by Beathard thinking, do I want to block him? Do I want to hit him? How hard is he going to hit me? What's going to be the big decision right there? And it's a nice job by Beathard. Kind of getting on the ground.
Eric, I did not.
And keeping the defender off.
But I've been to the Grand Canyon. I've been to Sedona. I've been down in Tucson. Been all over.
First down and 10.
All right, here we go. First and 10. Play action, got it complete, and that's George Kittle, first down, still on his feet. Good gain on that play.
After that catch, and he gets 18.
Cardinals tried to come with a blitz. Buda Baker overran it, allowed Beathard to get outside the pocket, and Kittle, once you get the ball to him, that's when the excitement starts.
He said he had a sour taste in his mouth, did not want.
All right, first down and 10.
Because of injury, wanted to get back for
just under 12:40 to play in the third quarter at the 30-yard line. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson gain of 5 on that play.
You know, you talk about running between the tackles, but if you have watched the 49ers today, most of the yards they've gained, Andrew, has been almost between the guards. They've done a great job in the right guard and the center kind of blocking down, and the left guard pulling around. And
all right, here we go. Second and 5.
So right in between the guards, they've been really effective on the front 3.
49ers are moving the ball this drive.
Justin School, who's making his second consecutive start at right guard, had never played there.
Born in motion.
Last week.
Hands it off. That's Wilson. Gain about 2, maybe 3 on that play.
Tough decision for Vance Joseph on the next defensive call. How much pressure do I bring? And if I'm going to bring pressure, maybe I blitz the run.
Hey, that's what's up, Butcher's Block.
Let's get to
I can't wait to see your new setup.
Something different than just stand there and let the 49ers dominate you on the offensive line.
All right, here we go.
San Francisco
got Ayuk in motion. Beathard in the shotgun. Throws, and that's incomplete. Intended for Jordan Reed.
But he could not hold on, and quickly Robbie Gould comes out for San Francisco.
Kyle Shanahan kind of described the Arizona Cardinals rush.
Absolutely. If you guys are not subscribed to Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, definitely do so.
That's exactly what it looked like.
That's my brother from another mother as well.
Good play by Deontay Thompson.
Covers all things Boston.
Second-year safety out of Alabama. Here is Gould for a
41-yard
field goal attempt.
Set to kick a field goal on a 41-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is no good.
No good.
No good by Robbie Gould.
31 in a row from inside 50 yards.
Robbie Gould missing a 41-yard attempt. What's up, Bobby Polk? First-time listener, likes the broadcast. Hey, appreciate that, Bobby Polk. Yeah, I do this all season long. Truck sent you a picture of the progress on the new setup. Ooh, okay. I'll definitely check that out, Bobby. What's the question, football dude? What's up, Clinton Berry? I need fantasy points from Murray. Lots. Hey, I need fantasy points from DeAndre Hopkins in this one. I'm going up against Kyler Murray, and I have to face Alvin Kamara. My opponent also has Aaron Jones. I don't know how in God's green earth he has two of the greatest running backs this season. But shout out to him. He did his due diligence and got it. Football dude, ain't you rooting for the Cardinals? How many points did Evans have? I know he had, what was it, 2 touchdowns? He had a really good game. Well, there goes another one on the denied list. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 31.
DeAndre Hopkins is not out there as they hand it off to Kenyon Drake.
And Kenyon Drake losing a yard on that play.
The rest of the way. He's been ruled out with a hip injury, but there is good news as Hopkins comes on
All
the
right,
field.
DeAndre Hopkins is back. Let's go.
You know, Hopkins has to come inside the numbers to make his entrance into the game.
DeAndre Hopkins has 3 receptions for 20
Make
yards.
this call because he steps right on the numbers and then slides back out.
All right, here we go.
Murray
And Murray gets sacked. K'Wan Williams, welcome back to this ball game. He did go out, came back, and got Kyler Murray down.
Slide a little bit to that side, and K'Wan Williams comes right through the opening because your quarterback, Kyler Murray, has his eyes on Hopkins, who's really being double covered.
A 7-yard loss. 2nd sack of the day for San Francisco.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 18. Big time down for the Cardinals. That is DeAndre Hopkins, and he loses yards.
And Hopkins is wrapped up. And a quick
That's 4th
3-and-out
down.
by Arizona.
And that's a wasted series, Andrew. You had a field goal miss by the 49ers. You had good field position at the 32-yard line.
Well, Detroit Lions are looking at their new head coach right now, and Robert Saleh.
Is Robert Saleh going to finish the game, or is somebody going to hire him before the game ends? Think about what San Francisco is doing without some key players on defense. No Jimmy Ward, no Richard Sherman.
What's
no
up, Chris
Javon
Jenkins?
Kinlaw. What a performance.
And here's
to
the
this
punt.
point.
Takes the Cardinals bounce and out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
17 to go in the 3rd quarter. 52-yard punt. San Francisco.
All right, do you have to mute it while they go to commercial break? 9:16 left to play in the 3rd quarter, and it is 7-6. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Ryan. I mean, like, why are you just throwing bubble screens? Move the ball, spread it out a little bit. Hey, appreciate that. The blind guy says your mic sounds great, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely did some research, and I definitely like this microphone. It's actually very reasonable. Only costs about $100. and gave me some great audio quality. The next microphone I do want to get, though, is the Shure SM7B. Anybody else that want to keep talking crap? Because guess what? I got a trigger finger quicker than anybody can fly. And guess what? Anybody that comes in disrespectful will get automatically banned. So knock it off and act your age, not your shoe size, you stupid idiots. So, yeah.
Best starting field position today for the 49ers.
Hey, absolutely, the blonde guy. People are acting so dumb.
Jeff Wilson has rushed for 88 yards.
All right, here we go.
Cuts it up, and Jeff Wilson keeps going.
Wilson got it past midfield. Good gain on that play.
And with that run, Wilson goes over 100 yards rushing for just the second time in his career.
So that's the rushing component of those next-gen stats where you're making those linebackers defend.
Hey, appreciate that legendary perspective podcast.
Toss right, toss left.
I'm following you, bro. Appreciate that, brother.
Have a fullback like Kyle Juszczyk.
Wilson out of North Texas could not participate in the combine because of a foot injury. And then he had a bad pro day at North Texas.
Yeah, you're good, Macy.
He cried after pro day. Did not think he'd get a shot in the NFL.
All right, here we go.
Kyle Shanahan brought him in as an undrafted free agent. He made the team, and he's making plays today.
There's something about this offense that is very specific. You get a guy like Raheem Mostert, who was a special teamer for years and years and years. He stepped it up last year, and it's fit and play in this offense. If you can do the things that Kyle Shanahan wants,
tell you what, Wilson's been playing real well this season in the role he's given.
One cut, get into the hole.
All right, 2nd and 8.
San Francisco has 156 yards rushing. They average one.
Wilson has 113 rushing and 134 reception yards. And that's George Kittle across the 20. Down at, I believe, the 18 or 19-yard line.
Of the day, it covers 28 yards.
What's up,
4 verticals.
Aries?
Going up the inside edge of the numbers. And
oh, no, I'm not yelling at her.
Holding the safety with his eyes so Buda Baker couldn't get
no, there's people coming in very disrespectful. I was yelling at them.
Count, he comes out, but
I usually don't pay trolls any what do you call it, but they kept saying stupid stuff, very racist and things like that. So they hit the block party real fast. They go to the Big Ben Wallace Island. They never come back.
49ers in the red zone, 1st down and 10. It's a pitch to Coleman.
All right, Tevin Coleman, no gain on that play.
Here's Sherry Burris.
Andrew, 49ers offensive lineman Justin School, he is now questionable with
I do appreciate that number change. We are 60 away from 8.7.
Right back in.
2nd and 10. All right, Sherry, and Colton McKivitz was on the reserve COVID list.
Do you have any other games that you'll be live? Says Macy, yeah, I'll be
Francisco,
live for the Dolphins and the Raiders tonight after this. And then tomorrow I got 3 games as well. Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Packers. And then on Monday we got the Patriots and the Bills.
Being on the reserve COVID list, something to keep an eye on.
Play action. Got it to Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman, gain of about a yard.
Buda Baker with another tackle.
Buda Baker with the tackle.
You know, you watch games in the National Football League.
Oh, you're welcome,
guys will
Macy.
Sit around and go, oh, I don't think the tackling is great in the league anymore. Well, the game is so spread out. The runners are
one
so
thing
fast.
I can't
It
stand
takes
is
a guy like Buda Baker to be
you know,
able
people
to
not
go
following
at full
rules.
speed, commit,
You know, and that's,
make a hit,
you know, I
kick
asked for a
down the
clean
runner
chat
out the
and
open field.
not being
Cardinals are tough
disrespectful.
in the red zone. Their
No
defense
racist
only
talk,
gives up
no,
touchdowns 55%
you know,
of
politics,
the
religion,
time.
things like
That's
that.
7th best in the NFL.
People don't want to follow
Not
directions,
limit
so
San
they
Francisco
go to
a
the
field
Big Ben
goal here
Wallace
on 3rd
Island.
and 10. Beathard.
And that's Tevin Coleman. I'm sorry, that's Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon, I believe, with that second effort, picked up the first down. And they did. And they are calling for the chain gains to move the chains.
Great play by McKinnon.
It said shake just a little bit out in the open field. You've got a one-on-one
Isaiah also
matchup.
has
We
a
saw
fiery
Buda
side
Baker
that I
make
like.
the tackle the play before, but just that little hesitation by Chris Banju made it easy for McKissick.
You're not a punk, Diane.
McKinnon in his 7th year
You
at
good?
Georgia Southern. His 3rd year with the 49ers. A play fake. It's Juszczyk at the 6.
Juszczyk, and Juszczyk with a touchdown. And Kyle Juszczyk with a touchdown. That marks it 13-6.
Was named to his 5th consecutive Pro Bowl.
We talked about the book on Kyle Shanahan, make the linebackers defend from sideline to sideline.
What mic am I using? This is the pod mic.
2 wide passes to the right. Here's another wide pass to the left. So those linebackers, those defensive backs.
But the microphone I really want is that Shure SM7B.
You run the ball in between those tackles, in between the guards, but you throw it and you.
I said if I could get to 10,000, I think that would be my 10,000 subscriber gift to myself, which would be the
waiting for the official
Shure
confirmation
SM7B.
from replay. If it stands, a 7-play, 71-yard drive, and it is good as Gold comes out to attempt the extra point. 2nd touchdown pass today for C.J. Beathard. And Gold is
And
good.
Robbie Gold with the extra point, 14-6.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned. Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, absolutely, Studio. Hey, if you have a Twitter, message me on Twitter. We can talk off air, and I can help you with microphones. Hey, appreciate that. C Chicken says I will sub. I appreciate that. Is this considered an upset, says Kylo Ren? Yeah. It's technically considered. And he's going to keep getting blocked, just like you just got blocked, and anybody else that want to come in representing these clowns that want to talk crap, they're going to get blocked too. So, Shane, bye. Deuces, stay looses. And welcome to Big Ben Wallace, Big Block City Island. Like your headphones, says Joshua C. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got it at actually quite kind of funny. I got it at where's that? Micro Center. Came in with a kit.
He hooked up with 4 different receivers. And with 5:13 to go in the 3rd quarter, Arizona has to get something going here. DJ Foster awaiting the kickoff in his own end zone.
All right, here we go. Beathard, or I'm sorry, that is, I believe that's Goal with the ensuing kick. Got a touchback. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 25 for Arizona. Do have to mute it real quick while they go to copywritten music. Hey, what's going on? Jennifer Garcia says, good morning from the Philippines. Raining down here. Appreciate you for coming out, Jennifer. Welcome to the stream and shout out to the Philippines. Philippines has always been awesome on my channel, so definitely appreciate each and every single one of you.
Currently with 11 yards in the opposite direction in this quarter. Can they get something going without Chase Edmonds out for the rest of the game?
All right, here we go.
With a
First
hip
and
injury.
10.
First down,
Kyler play action, rolls out, looking, throws, got it complete, and that's Arnold with a first down.
36, ball popped out. 49ers say they have it.
And they're saying that he
No
is
signal yet from the
down.
officials. They did not rule him down.
Oh, let's see where they mark it. Oh, they're going to say San Francisco ball. He was down, though.
Obviously, each and every turnover.
Oh, I got to see the replay on
Arnold
this.
Got up, he started to walk toward the Cardinals sideline. He felt like he had fumbled the ball. Take a look at it. Goes into the pile. And that ball is being ripped out. Can't tell if his right leg or the right shin is already on the ground at that point.
It looked like it was
Brett
down.
Warner was
Hold
able
on.
to pick it up. That's the second fumble this year by Arnold, but the first one he's lost. But they will take another look at it.
See, we don't see it from that angle, but you could see the
His leg was
right
down, though,
shin
before
on
you seen the
ground.
ball
We're
out.
going to have to piece this together with a couple of looks. This may be our best look right here, but watch for the right shin. He's on the ground right there. That may save Dan Arnold from a fumble.
All right.
Arnold had an opportunity in the first half to make a long catch down the field, could not hold on. And now for the moment has fumbled the football. But the Arizona offense is not coming off the field. They believe that they will still be out there after this replay review. And the San Francisco defense is also still out there.
See, everybody's always looking at the knee, but that shin, just like your forearm and your elbow, are part of your body that has to be on the ground to be tackled.
Gene Steratore is with us. What did you see here, Gene?
Let's see.
You know, guys, this is one of those plays where the ruling on the field is very important because, as James alluded to, they're going to try to piece this together because we don't have one shot that shows a body part down and the football. And right now, I just haven't seen anything that takes us to that wording of clear and obvious to let them overturn what the ruling was on the field.
It looks like he was down by contact.
That shot might have been our best shot to determine if the Cardinals can retain possession of the football. Well, that's a great job getting hats on the football. You have some helmet-to-helmet contact there in addition. But guys rallying to the football.
And it's exactly what Robert Saleh teaches his defense. He said, we tell them three things: technique, effort, and violence. And that play had all three for Saleh.
He emphasized violence even more than that.
It sounds a lot better when he says it than when I say it. And we're still waiting.
All right, we're waiting
Gene, if they're
on
waiting
word.
this long, are they determining how much time is on the clock and all those extra little things that go along with it?
You know, when the other official that's standing next to the referee starts to write things down, James, a lot of times that's an indicator that they may be changing this play or reversing it. It's not always 100%. And Arnold does go down quick. His shin hits the ground very quickly. This is where we get into that replay and the rules of replay. It feels to us that he could be down, but we have to see something.
It'll be San Francisco's ball, 1st and 10. Please put 5 minutes and 4 seconds on the game clock. 5:04.
Oh, my God. All right, play stands. It is a fumble recovered by the 49ers. They put 5:04 to play on the game clock.
Frustrating feelings when you lose a ball, but the feeling of exhilaration on the other side, you can just see it on Saleh's face. I can even see it through his mask.
What a flat performance to this point by Arizona. I mean, they scored 33 on the Eagles last week. All the momentum looking good.
All right,
for
here
the
we go.
playoffs,
Wilson's in the
and they
backfield.
have
Juszczyk
just slept in so
as the
far
fullback. And they hand it off, losing yards on that play, down at the 40.
A little more spirit than this so far.
Well, and San Francisco has executed its offense so much better than Arizona. Arizona had that very first drive of the game. They get down toward the 10-yard line. They miss Kirk on third down. And they almost seem like they haven't recovered from not getting a touchdown on the very first drive of the game.
Defense needs to make a play here after a 3-yard loss. It's 2nd and 13.
Reed is in motion. Beathard out the shotgun, got it to Wilson, incomplete pass.
Wilson was open.
It's going to be 3rd and 13.
That's got to be a layup throw because you have Ayuk on the outside who's coming in, and he's going to block the defender who's
Mr.
trying
Smith
to cover
says,
Wilson.
who,
So
what, where, when,
it
why?
was almost a running play that's just a wide play, a nice toss out to Wilson that they missed on.
All right, here is 3rd down and 13.
San Francisco 2 for 6 on 3rd
McKinnon's
down.
in the backfield. Beathard in the shotgun. Reed in motion.
McKinnon is the running back.
And Beathard under pressure.
Beathard throws on
Throws.
the field, and it is
And it's incomplete.
intended for Jordan Reed. Kevin Peterson had the
Kevin
coverage,
Peterson
and
with the pass
Arizona comes up
deflect.
with a defensive
Intended
stand.
for Jordan
It's 4th and
Reed.
13.
If you're on the Arizona Cardinals, that's a hold your breath play. That ball's in the air. You're thinking, Reed's open. He's going to hit him for a touchdown. You can now exhale a little bit.
Peterson in his 3rd year out of Oklahoma State, and out comes the punter Mitch Wishnowski. Running late on the field is Thompson for Arizona. They only had 10. Kirk lets it go, and it takes an Arizona hop out to the 12-yard line.
All right, down at the
Clock
12.
is stopped with 4:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Just a 27-yard punt. Look at the updated NFC
All right,
playoff
here's the
picture
NFC
with Tampa
playoff
Bay
picture.
in the playoffs
In the
now.
hunt, Chicago, Dallas,
After the big win
Giants,
over
and
Detroit
Philadelphia.
earlier today, there's Arizona.
Arizona
Just a
has
one-game
got to
lead
win
over
this.
Chicago. Bears play
They are
in Jacksonville tomorrow.
in the 7th
Arizona's
spot.
last game will be on the
Green
road
Bay, New
against
Orleans,
the Rams.
Seattle,
So
Washington got the division
opportunity
leaders.
today against a team they've fared quite well against. Arizona's going for its 5th sweep of the 49ers in the
All right,
last
here we go.
6
1st
years,
and
but so
10 at
far
the
it's
12.
been
Or I'm sorry, at the
Francisco in control
13-yard
of this
line.
one.
Empty backfield. Kyler Murray in the shotgun.
Murray. And
Murray
there's
got it
Hopkins
connected
at
to
the 18.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Crosses the
Good
20.
gain on that play. Cross the 20.
Down, and a late flag comes
And there's
in.
a flag.
San Francisco for a late hit after a 9-yard gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 1. There's a flag on the play.
You know, Andrew, in the game in week 1, 49ers got flagged a couple of times. Late hits on Kyler Murray. Maybe this
Personal foul.
extra 15 helps jumpstart the Cardinals.
65. 15-yard penalty for the end of the catch. First down, Arizona.
Derrn Daniels with the
Take a
flag.
listen to this.
Oh, my God.
Daniels promoted off the practice squad yet in just his 3rd NFL game. Rookie out of Nebraska, and a 15-yard penalty moves the ball out to the 36.
Oh. Sorry about that. Take
Because
out the
the
pin
Cardinals
comment.
have not been able to run the ball effectively, the 49ers have been able to line up with 2 deep
All right, here we
safeties
go.
and then drop them down once they can see which direction the run is coming from.
Here's
And
Drake.
that's Kenyon Drake.
Drake
Kenyon
with some hard
Drake,
running out
good
to the
effort.
45.
Gonna be
Meanwhile,
2
you'll
yards
see
short of a
Arnold
first
out there
down,
for
gain of
Arizona.
8.
He was the one that fumbled on the last drive. He's currently being evaluated for a concussion.
Absolutely, Abby.
Daniels
Got to
is
feed
out there to replace
Hopkins.
him. Back to Drake.
And
Drake is
Kenyon
caught.
Drake losing yards on that
K'Wan
play.
Williams again is making plays. Daniels finished him off, but the initial contact was
Barrett
by
with
Williams.
the tackle.
And K'Wan Williams is not accounted for in your initial run count. You're looking at those front 6, the 4 defensive linemen, the 2 linebackers, and you're thinking, well, that little nickel defensive back, he's not going to do anything. That's the 2nd time that he's knifed into the backfield to make a play.
Loss of 3 on the play.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5.
Arizona 41% on 3rd down this year. But today, just 2 out of 10 as they're looking at
the
3rd
shotgun.
and 5.
Murray looking, throws,
Murray down the middle of the field,
and
that's
almost
incomplete.
intercepted.
Off the
Was
hands of
intended for
Keyshawn
Keyshawn Johnson.
4th down and 5. And Cliff Kingsbury is keeping the offense out there.
Trying to hit a big shot against the linebacker down the middle, but your wide receiver starts to look for the ball instead of just run to the area where he's going to end up open.
Arizona at its own 42-yard line.
All right, Arizona's 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. 2:35, 4th and 5. Larry Fitzgerald in motion.
4th down today.
Shotgun formation.
Murray steps up.
Kyler takes off, got a first down, slides, and that's cross midfield.
Cardinals first. An 11-yard run for Murray.
What they say, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's a running play, Andrew. It looked like a pass, but it wasn't a pass. So you send guys out on routes, you ask them to clear areas.
All right, DeAndre Hopkins in motion.
Second time he's done that on 4th down.
And there's a flag.
Murray is the Cardinals' leading rusher right now. He's got 43 yards.
Full start. Offense, number 52. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's on the center, Cole.
So the center, Mason Cole, for the 2nd straight week, has 2 false starts.
You've got the ball in your hands. You can almost.
All right, it's going to be first down and 15 to go.
Hope that your quarterback,
just under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter.
Was indecisive there.
First and 15.
Kyler Murray in trouble, goes down at the 40.
That time it was DJ Jones.
And DJ Jones picks up the sack. It's going to be 2nd and 23 at the Arizona 40.
Sack of the year.
What you'd love to do, we talked about forcing Murray in a certain direction. You're going to force him in this direction. So now your defensive linemen are going to go in this direction because they know that that's the bailout area for Kyler Murray. You run him right into the defensive line.
All right, 2nd and 23.
3rd sack for the San Francisco defense. Murray looking deep down the field.
Murray airs it out, and it's Keyshawn Johnson down at the 15.
Down at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cardinals had run that play earlier in this drive. Keyshawn Johnson pulled up a little early. This time he just outruns Fred Warner, which is what he was supposed to do the first time around.
Murray right back to the air.
And that's Larry Fitzgerald, gain of a yard.
It was a 45-yard catch by Keyshawn Johnson. That is a career long for the 2nd-year man out of Fresno State.
Down in the red zone, Murray, 18 touchdowns.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. I'm sorry, that was a 2-yard gain by Larry Fitzgerald.
After this successful drive.
At 1 interception.
Got 16
in the red
seconds
zone
left.
Last week against Philadelphia when he tossed a pick in the end zone. 9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
And here we go. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 10, down at the 8.
So Arizona.
Hey,
has a
what's
little
going
bit
on,
of
Dodo
momentum
Mike? All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Linda Moreno? Mr. Chicago, what's going on? Wow, there's a lot of Cardinal fans here. It really is a Red Sea. Do you stream other sports like basketball? I do, the blind guy. I will be starting to stream on Tuesday with the Warriors at the Pistons. On Wednesday will be the Bucks at the Heats. Thursday is the Suns at the Jazz. Friday is the Pistons at the Celtics at the Pistons. And Saturday is the Raptors at the Pelicans. And that'll lead me into Sunday, week 17, where we got the Steelers, Browns, Cardinals, Rams. And if there's no Sunday night football game, I'll do the Clippers at the Suns and then Pistons at the Bucks on the 4th. Tonight, I'll be live for the Dolphins at the Raiders. Tomorrow's the Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys, Titans, Packers. So, yeah, we definitely have a whole lot of fun. Yes, I'll be streaming the McGregor fight, Jacob. I do got to know what day that is so I can write it down. But, yes, I will be streaming that McGregor fight. Hey, appreciate that, Paul Fox. Oh, 23rd of January. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll be live for that. What's going on, Ryan Turner, the solo runner? All right, here we go. We are back. What's up, Jack McNeil?
Drake next to Murray.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 8, big time down.
Murray
Got it. That's a first down, DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins, who has a
90 a DeAndre Hopkins touchdown.
You know those sports cars that have 8 different gears? DeAndre Hopkins seems like he has about 10 different gears because he came in side on that slant faster than I've ever seen him run because of the urgency of the play.
All right, 1st and goal at the 4 or 3.5 yard line.
Record, which is held by Larry Fitzgerald. So one more to break it on 1st and goal.
The valve in motion. That's
And he can't get there.
Kenyon Drake, a gain of a yard.
To 3. Marcel Harris coming up to make the play for the 49ers. Cardinals do not huddle, but taking their time, and now they will huddle up. Keep in mind, if the Cardinals lose this game,
what's up, Jay Ridge? How's it going, brother? What's going on?
Chicago,
Swisha man, Swisha.
The last 2 weeks would get in instead of Arizona if they are to lose this one.
All right, 2nd and goal. Kyler throws. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Happened in the end zone. If it's on San Francisco, ball be placed at the 1 yard line and an automatic first down.
Well, when we first met him, he was playing for the Houston Texans.
Oh, yeah.
And he said he loves
that's San Francisco. That's Witherspoon. That's going to be placed at the 1 yard line.
He's coming out of that
automatic first down.
To try and grab him, then you get the whole call on Witherspoon.
Penalties half the distance to the goal line, automatic first down.
And there it is, tied with Evans entering today. And now
13 drawn penalties, tied for most in the NFL by wide receivers.
Ball is spotted just
and that's Mike Evans. He's tied with.
Still no.
It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1 yard line.
The tight end.
Down.
Hopkins beat Verrett on a quick slant the last time, but not a lot of room over there now.
That's Kenyon Drake.
Drake fighting. And
just short of the goal line.
Down at the 1. K'Wan Williams with another tackle for San Francisco.
That's great team defense right there because the defensive line is pushing the offense backwards, allowing the linebackers to come up and fill and keep Drake out of the end zone.
Eight of Drake's 9 rushing touchdowns have come on the road. 2 tight ends for the Cardinals.
All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. At the 1, Larry Legend in motion.
13th play of the drive. Drake.
And Kenyon Drake, and he did not get there.
Coming in to make the stop.
Got to remember, Andrew, this started on the 1-yard line because of the pass interference. Because it's not like they started at the 4 and they're getting closer and closer and closer. This is about getting off the line of scrimmage and really penetrating and beating.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal, still at the 1-yard line.
Extra offensive lineman.
Josh Jones.
79 will be eligible.
Eligible receiver. He's kind of rubbing his belly. You know, I always think about the guy saying I'm hungry, but he's just rubbing his belly to tell the referee that he's coming in as an eligible guy.
And Hopkins came out. Play clock is expiring, and the Cardinals.
All right, Arizona's forced to call a timeout.
Not the worst usage of a timeout.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
That's fair, but really no excuse at the 1-yard line to take that long to get a play in, no?
Well, the offensive lineman
Hey
had to run
chatters,
it.
welcome
So
to
you're
Trucks with
doubting
Stream.
his 40
Here are the
speed
rules.
as he's
There
running
will
onto
be
the
none
field. And
at
it's
the
kind of a late
following
call
allowed.
because you're looking at that
Cursing,
play sheet
religion,
and you look at
politics,
all the plays that you
spamming,
have from the
bullying,
1-yard line.
or
Probably only got
bashing,
5 of them.
results
And the
of
last
doing
one
so,
is a
you
heavy
could be
formation.
timed out by a mod or banned.
So they got to call timeout here. 2 left with 12:11 to go.
No, they say the great play callers are always a couple of plays ahead. So I'm wondering now, do you chase the 2-point conversion here if you get a touchdown?
And put you on the spot. I'll let them score first if they do, and then I'll put
you can put me on the spot now. How many years do I have to go on my contract?
They got to score first. They haven't been able to
All
do
right,
it.
here's
It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal at the 1. Christian Kirk.
Drake.
And Drake.
Yes, he did.
Oh, Drake with a touchdown.
And with by Drake.
Kenyon Drake got it in for the touchdown. That's Kenyon Drake's 6th rushing touchdown in the last 6 games.
And because you got it with an exclamation point, that makes you more comfortable about trying to go for 2 points.
The last time 2 teammates had 10 rushing touchdowns apiece in a season, the 08 Panthers, D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart. Now the Cardinals are 0 for 2 on 2-point attempts this year, and it's been 21 games since their last 2-point conversion.
All right, here we go. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion.
And what they've tried to do is thin it out so that Kyler Murray can maybe run the quarterback draw.
Murray.
Oh, come on.
Hopkins incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete.
He was a middle infielder, right, not a pitcher, because that one was low and away.
So Arizona now 0 for 3 on 2-point attempts this year.
He threw it way too early. Didn't give DeAndre Hopkins time to set it up.
Right there.
Verrett had the coverage. When healthy, he's proven to be a very good corner. And it's a 2-point game with 12:08
All right, it's a
to go.
2-point game. 12:08 left in the 4th quarter.
Hopkins with 6 catches today, but just 31 yards. His longest catch is 9 yards. This is what we were talking about with teammates
with 10-plus rushing touchdowns each. Kyler and Kenyon Drake. Then it's D'Angelo Williams, Jonathan Stewart, Mo Williams, Dante Culpepper, Liddell Mitchell, Don McCauley, and Paul Hornung and Jim Taylor.
One of my wife's favorite shows. I make sure I watch it with her.
Still plenty of time left, but file that timeout away.
Kylo, are you out,
Arizona
brother?
needed to use.
If so, appreciate you for coming out, brother.
Nugent kicks it away. It's McKinnon. It's a short kick to the 5.
All right, to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20. And down at the 20 is McKinnon. It's going to be 1st and 10.
And back in the booth with the Hall of Famer James Lofton, I'm Andrew Catalan. As we've said, a pretty flat performance by Arizona to this point. Let's see if they can use that touchdown to get some momentum in a critical game for their playoff hopes.
And there was a momentum shift with their defense. Their defense came out, did some good things, and now the offense has responded. So a game that's so critical, a must-win, Kyler Murray must provide.
As we pointed out, if Arizona loses, Chicago would control its playoff fate. Arizona down by 2.
All right, use check in motion. Kittle's out wide. Beathard looking, got it to Kittle, but incomplete.
Kittle took
Couldn't corral that.
A rare mistake by George Kittle.
Each and every down becomes critical when you're in a game that is within one score. Obviously, 2 points in this ball game. Kittle, maybe your top receiver that you want to use, and Kittle standing in there to the last minute. Well, I mean, Beathard standing in there to the
All right,
last
here we
minute,
go.
trying to get
Second
the
and
ball to Kittle,
10.
who was wide open.
Lucky Fotu with the big hit.
Down at the
Beathard.
20.
Second and 10.
That's a quarterback keeper. Gain of about a yard. Buddha Baker with the tackle.
On the block, and Baker comes up for the Cardinals.
You had an all-pro fullback leading his quarterback against an all-pro safety. The safety won out in the open field there.
And now, in terms of momentum, a big play for the 49ers. It's 3rd and 8, and they're just
all right, here we go. Big time down, 3rd and 8. San Francisco.
You've got to be smart.
Got to get it to the 30-yard line for the first down. And C.J. Beathard got it out to McKinnon. McKinnon just short of a first down. It's going to be inches.
It is 4th down.
It's the second time they've gone to McKinnon on a critical 3rd down, and the second time that he's made tremendous effort to try and pick up the first down. Comes up a little bit short there, and Kyle Shanahan is going to send out the punting unit.
Yeah, he hesitated. He left.
All right, Kyle Shanahan's going to send out the punter.
Runs on.
Wisnowski, 4th and 1. He has 4 punts, averaging 38 yards.
On 4th and 1. Cardinals have to be careful not to jump.
Unless this ball is low, you fair catch.
And here we go.
He's just going to let it.
And it takes a Cardinal bounce and out of bounds at the, I believe, 27-yard line.
Get the ball back, and they trail by 2.
All right, we do go to commercial break. And it is 10 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, 14-12. It is Arizona's football down 2 at their own 27-yard line. Yeah, 4th and inches, I would definitely go for it. But they're going to play the field position. Their defense has actually been standing up all game long. So I think Robert Saleh is saying, you know what, I bet on my defense. That, you know, I can pick up the turnover, or I can force the quick 3 and out. You good, Diane? Just chill out a little bit. You know, when I'm doing these games, I can't be answering all the questions, you know, quickly. That's why, you know, I got to focus on the game and the task at hand. You know, where if it's a regular live stream, I'm not doing a game or something like that, or it's a blowout, you know, and things like that, then I can do a little bit more question and answering. Hey, appreciate the blind guy. Hey, appreciate that number change. We are 50 away from 8.7. We have 770 in the building. You guys are amazing. Bob Money, what's going on, brother? How's it going? Bob Money is in the building. This is such a close game and also an important game for Arizona. Absolutely, the blind guy. You know, games like this, you know, it's really a chess match.
CJ
All right, we are back.
But San Francisco forced to punt it away there. Good news for Arizona as Dan Arnold has returned.
Are you guys sticking with Matthew Stafford? I think we're going to go get Robert Saleh, and that's going to pretty much dictate that we're going to keep Matthew Stafford. Plus, you got to keep him for at least till the trade deadline
Was in the vicinity
due to the cap hit. Because prior to July 1st, it's 19 million, and after July 1st, it goes down to 6 million.
They were looking over the tablet, and Murray told us that's the way they hold each other accountable. If the play doesn't work out, D-Hop will come over to Murray. Kyler going to D-Hop talking things over, so they're going to get back into a flow here now that they have the ball back.
All right, here we go. We need a good drive on this play.
We've seen them yell at each other on the sideline, but as Hopkins and Murray say, hey, we just want to win. We just want to win. We just want to be great. And sometimes the emotions.
It is
get
2nd
the
and
better
10. And that is connected. That is Keyshawn Johnson.
Tackled at the 32.
Got it down at the 32-yard line, 3rd down.
From the San Francisco 49ers is great tackling. We haven't seen the run after the catch. We haven't seen a ton of extra yardage.
Camille says, imagine they come back. Paul Fox says Stafford's the next Patriots head quarterback.
3rd and 5, and this one is blown dead.
On 3rd and 5, there's a flag.
Start against Arizona.
Oh, geez, Louise. False start.
False start. Offense, number 74. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
This one's
DJ Humphries, come on!
So pre-snap penalties continue to be a big problem for the Cardinals. They have the 2nd most in the NFL.
Yeah, Humphries is not on board with that. He's got to move.
If I'm the Arizona Cardinals,
rusher,
I might have to cut every single player on that offensive line and rebuild it.
And Cliff Kingsbury has
2nd most in the NFL
really
with penalties caused
caused
by the offensive line.
Now that pushes him back to 3rd and 10.
Murray got it connected. That is D-Hop. D-Hop just short of a 1st down. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Shy of a 1st down.
And you've got that ultimate weapon on 4th down when you have a quarterback who can run the ball and threaten the defense. If the pass isn't there, it's got to be a clean pass for him to throw it. If not, he's going to pull it.
And they're going quick on 4th and 2.
All right, they're going to go for it.
For 3 on 4th down.
Clog up those run lanes for Murray.
Oh, Fred Warner. Pass deflect. Turnover on downs.
Goes up high to greet him. And a big play by the Pro Bowler Fred Warner.
Fred Warner coming up big.
To the pre-draft interviews, they brought Fred Warner.
There is 9 minutes to play. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Arizona 35-yard line for the San Francisco 49ers.
For the play call that's coming up from the offense, Warner realizing that he doesn't have a chance to get to Murray. He's kind of spying Murray, so he's making sure he goes with Murray's eyes and he gets that hand up and knocks the ball away.
That pass was intended for DeAndre Hopkins.
And San Francisco takes over at the 35. There goes.
And there's to the 30, 20, 10, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown.
Close to a touchdown.
Wait.
No signal yet. They're going to say he's out at the 1.
All right, they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
And that's where they will spot it. Very close to a touchdown.
That's so close, because if Wilson had been able to get that ball in his right arm, it would have been inside the pylon. But you judge it where he goes out across the boundary. I think a good call by the officiating crew right there. Right there, that ball's out of bounds before he gets to the pylon.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal.
1st and goal for San Francisco.
And Juszczyk wide open. Gets the touchdown. Arizona are in a world of trouble now, as they're going to be, if the kick is good, they'd be down 9.
Obviously, it sets up the play action pass down here on the goal line. Easy throw for C.J. Beathard.
First time in Juszczyk's career, he's had 2 receiving touchdowns in the same game.
Move over, Jerry.
All right, Robbie the leg gold,
That was a big extra
set
point
to kick.
Make it a 2-score game.
Kick is up. It is wide.
And he misses that.
Yes.
So it remains
It's still a 1-score game.
with 8:36 to go.
You wonder if the pressure from Patrick Peterson.
I can't believe he missed it.
If he sees that with his eyeballs, if he can feel Patrick Peterson coming off the left side and in this direction, does he push it in that direction?
That was wide right.
Gold, who last week became just the 11th kicker in NFL history to make 400 field goals in a career.
All right, still an 8-point game.
41 yards earlier in this game, and now wide right on an extra point.
What's up, Ira?
So that gives the Cardinals a little life.
Where's Josh Rosen? He is with the San Francisco 49ers.
You don't want to play the if'a, woulda, coulda game, but that's obviously 4
Ryan
points.
says Bill Mafia right here.
The 49ers felt like they should have had the field goal and the PAT miss.
Foster back deep, and this is a touchback.
All right, ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line, first and 10. Arizona with the football. And they're going to go to copyrighted music and commercials.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
All right, and we are back from the commercial copyrighted music.
Good things happening there.
George Jetson.
All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down and 10.
Looks like they're in the pistol.
Murray.
And got it complete.
And that one is caught by Daniels.
And that's Daniels, just short of the first down. Going to be second and short.
On the last Cardinals drive, Hopkins had his 7th catch. So that takes him to 110 on the year, which is a new franchise record, surpassing 109 by Larry Fitzgerald.
All right, here we go. That's a first down. Kenyon Drake.
The first down.
See, I'm glad that, rushing yardage is different than just receptions, because if you drop the pass and then they take one away from you, you're always talking about, oh, guys rush for 140 yards, his career high. And then he loses 3 yards, and you go, well, not a career high anymore.
DeAndre Hopkins has a team record 110 receptions this season.
And his career high is 115, so he's got a little more work to do for his own career high.
All right, here we go. Kyler Murray looking, takes off.
Keep it himself.
Gain of a yard on that play.
Warner escorted him out.
It's going to be second down.
Murray's got to get fully out of bounds because, yes, he's headed in that direction. Warner does a good job in making sure he goes in that direction, clips him right along the legs. Sometimes as a runner, you think as soon as I get to the boundary, the defense is going to stop. But you got to get all the way out of bounds to avoid that hit.
James, I think Arizona misses Chase Edmonds. He went out earlier with that hip injury. They could use him right now, especially in that passing game.
All right, here we go. Kyler looking, throws. That's complete. That's Christian Kirk with the first down.
Inside 7 to play.
And as I'm watching Kenyon Drake, he almost looks a little winded. He misses on a block where he's supposed to chip right here. Help your.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, Laser, why Kyler's having a bad game.
Strike by Kyler Murray.
And Drake is going to come out of the game, James. DJ Foster replaces him.
All right, DJ Foster's out wide. Sorry, lines up in the slot.
Murray's pass.
And that's tipped up. That's K'Wan Williams.
He played last week for the first time since November 1st. He had been out with an ankle injury, and he looks fully healthy now.
And he really does. And getting your eyes on Kyler Murray to see what he's going to do before you get there. You know you're coming on a nickel blitz from the slot position.
All right, here comes second and 10.
What is Kyler Murray going to do? He's either going to
We got 6:27 remaining in the fourth quarter. This is the money quarter. Arizona, if they're going to win this ball game, they got to do it in the next 6:27.
Defense today without two of their better
2nd and 10 at the 48.
Kyler
Kyler out the shotgun, looking, throws, got to complete. That's D-Hop. D-Hop's still on his feet. And let's see where they mark it. Might be a first down. All right, they're going to say it's a yard short of a first down.
It's going to be a yard shy of a first.
That's a full yard of a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
To step out of that tackle just like a running back would.
You saw K'Wan Williams go off with an injury. He's not out there right now.
What's up, David Barrett? I'm going to say the Cards.
And he's got the first as Armstead.
All right, got a first down. I just think with the Bears, they got to focus on getting a quarterback. Get a quarterback, get an offensive line, and come back, and, you know, your defense is there. And go out there and try to win some games next year and be a lot better. All right, they are going to mark it. Hold on, let's see where they're going to.
Might be a little bit short.
They are going to, what do you call it, measure it. See where they mark it.
Up front. So he's beating guy across from him. Yeah, it is a little short.
Oh, it is going to be short.
Well, I don't think Kingsbury will have any hesitation here.
4th and inches, you got to go for it. 6 minutes left.
Question is he pleased with the spot?
Well, you wouldn't want to lose this on a timeout and lose your timeout.
Might not be enough there for Kingsbury to challenge. 4th and inches. The offense is out there.
All right, 4th and inches. Big time down. Larry Fitzgerald in motion. Murray goes, takes off. That's a first down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, and inside the 15. Kyler Murray.
Call on 4th and inches. Big play by Kyler Murray.
Great play.
You know, we talked to Robert Saleh. Did he see any similarities between Kyler Murray and our young Russell Wilson when he was a coach for the Seahawks? He said they're similar, but Murray is so much faster than Russell ever was. Russell's a little stockier, but you can see that sprint speed that Kyler Murray has.
All right, it's 1st and 10.
First down and 10 with 5:20 to go. Here's Drake.
Kenyon Drake.
And Drake loses a yard.
Looks like he loses a yard.
Kyler Murray has 8 carries for 75 yards. He's the leading rusher for the Cardinals today. Play number 10 coming up on this drive for the Cards. 4:50 to go.
All right, here we go.
Hopkins at the top of your screen.
2nd and 11.
Murray looking the other way.
Murray looking in the end zone. And it's intercepted. Witherspoon with the interception.
Straight week, Kyler Murray has thrown an interception in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
And for Akello Witherspoon, it's his first INT of the year.
If you're Christian Kirk and this ball is being thrown in your direction, you commit offensive pass interference.
You could have ran up the stupid gut. It was wide open. It parted like the Red Sea. Why didn't you go through the middle?
In your hands or on the ground.
That's the 4th career interception for Witherspoon, the 4th-year man out of Colorado. And Robert Saleh, what a day for his defense.
That was pressure on Kyler Murray. He's throwing that ball going backwards off his back foot. So nice execution to get the pressure.
All right, come on, Kyler. You got to get your head back in the game.
For grabs, and a great job by Witherspoon.
Beathard hands it off, and that's Wilson. Wilson crossed the 40, down at, I believe, the 45-yard line. Gain of 25.
5 more yards. And he's up to 169 on the day.
That's the second collapse. They've run the ball right off the left tackle. Guys are coming in on the wing to block. You've got to get those linebackers scraping over the top. Kyle Shanahan has found a definite hole in the Arizona Cardinals defense, and he's going to continue to exploit it. At first, it was right in between the guards up the middle. Now it's off that left edge.
A season
It is first and 10.
14 yards rushing for San Francisco today. 169 from Jeff Wilson.
And Buda Baker tackles him for a loss.
And Kingsbury calls timeout with 1 left, a loss of 2.
All right, Cliff Kingsbury calls a timeout. They're left with 1. Second and 12.
Well, coming.
All right, do have to mute it real quick while they go to copyright music. I will be live for the Dolphins at the Raiders live after this ball game. That will happen today. After the stream, it will take you directly there.
Since C.J. Beathard's brother.
Tomorrow's the Steelers and the Colts, Cowboys and the Eagles, Packers and the Titans.
That I don't think about Clay and his laugh. And as Beathard told us, this opportunity today to start for the first time in 2 years.
All right, here we go. Big time drive right here. Can Arizona stop them? It's 3:43. Arizona has 1 timeout. San Francisco has all 3.
And he now knows that there's so much more to life.
C.J. Beathard throws and is complete. And that's George Kittle with the reception.
Talking to C.J.'s teammates, as they know how hard the last year has been for Beathard and his family, and they were so happy that he was rewarded with this start today after all he's been through. And what a performance by Beathard today with 3 touchdown passes and on the verge of leading San Francisco to an upset victory.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 to go. Ball is at the 34-yard line.
Shanahan calls timeout. Play clock was about to expire.
Kyle Shanahan takes a timeout.
San Francisco takes its first timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Take a look at the playoff picture. Chicago, if Arizona and Chicago finish tied, they have the tiebreaker, so they would control their own fate. If Arizona does lose this game, Bears finish at Jacksonville tomorrow, and then they are home for Green Bay in a game, who knows, maybe Green Bay needs, maybe they don't. So this is not something Arizona wanted to mess around with, especially since next week they have to go on the road to take on the Rams.
And don't be fooled by what's going on here with all these teams with 9 losses. They're trying to win the division.
All right, here we go. Ayuk is in motion.
Ayuk goes in motion.
Right, that's Wilson.
With Juszczyk blocking in front.
Jumps over the player. Got the first down. Tackled by Marcus Golden.
Jumping up and down on the San Francisco sideline.
Andrew, this looks a lot like the San Francisco 49ers did last December when they were rolling through the NFC on the way to the Super Bowl. They dismantled the Green Bay Packers with this same type of rushing attack. And we talked about Kyle Shanahan and what he wanted out of his team. He said, we play to a certain standard.
I'll tell you what.
We're not going to let down just because of the
we could have very well seen a rematch of the Super Bowl if San Francisco was healthy.
Murray can't believe it. This offense, which is 3rd in the NFL, averaging 399 yards per game.
Because the way that they're playing today,
12 points today.
They've been playing like this all season.
Multiple times, the San Francisco defense without some key players because of injury.
All right, Kittle in motion. Hand off to Wilson. Losing a yard on that play.
Cardinals are out of timeouts. And San Francisco can take this to the 2-minute warning. Or can they? Is there a half-second off there?
All right, hold on. I believe we're at the 2-minute warning. Okay, what in the world? All right, we are at the 2-minute warning. It is 20-12, a minute 55 remaining. Do appreciate the 904 in the building. You guys are awesome. We are 50 subscribers away from 8.7. Can we get there? What's going on, Jabberdevil? Says go Bills. Ryan Turner says 3 o'clock. Can't believe that the 49ers are going to beat the Redbirds. Mr. Smith says, let's go Rams. How did the score get to 20 to looks like 12? Turnovers, bad penalties, interceptions, fumbles. Yeah, it's been a sloppy day for the Arizona Cardinals. Backups beat the Redbirds, says Davis. Is this considered an upset? Absolutely, it's an upset. San Francisco is not in the playoffs. As of right now, while the game is still going, Arizona is in the playoffs. If it started this morning. So, absolutely it's an upset. You know, I mean, you got to play 60 minutes. I've always told you guys that. Play for 60 minutes, run the football, stop the run, play sound defense, and play discipline. You do those 4 things, and I guarantee you're going to be winning football games, especially late in December and into January and possibly playing into February. Yeah, Miss Johnson, I know my Cardinals are not playing well. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't know what's going on with them. Offensive line needs to stop picking up these boneheaded penalties. I'm going to say this. Arizona Cardinals, you have the Detroit Lions offensive line. Shoots themselves in the foot every chance they get.
And Wilson is tackled at the 19-yard line. So now you've got a situation for Kyle
second most in the National Football League for penalties. That's unacceptable.
And an extra point.
With all the good, all those bad comes to haunt you during the course of a 60-minute game.
Use up the clock and then call
you know, if you look at the San Francisco 49ers, they played like they really want to win this ball game. I mean, you got Robert Saleh jumping up and down every little play that they make.
Be hard not to kick here, James.
That's what you do. You know, you come in, you stay focused. You perform at a high level. Play for 60 minutes.
And when you
do those few things.
You know, worried about his technique or anything.
And you're going to put yourself in great position to win football games.
That 41-yarder just barely stayed outside.
All right, there's some copywritten music real quick. I do appreciate that number change. You guys are amazing. We are 40 away from 8.7. The goal is to get to 9K. It was by yesterday as a little Christmas gift, but hey, if we could get there today, that'd be amazing. We do have one more game after this, is the Dolphins-Raiders. As soon as this goes off air, it redirects you straight into that ball game. Here is Robbie Gould set to kick a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Pat Peterson is now on this side coming in as opposed to the other side.
How is D-Hop a nutcase?
And Gould's kick is...
And Robbie Gould's kick is no good! No good!
In the desert!
Wow!
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! To go, and Kyler Murray and the Cards have some life.
One job.
Robbie Gould misses yet another field goal.
Shoes on or been in his shoes at all, but I've got to think that Patrick Peterson coming off those edges It's coming off the right side. He made
Now
him push it to
that
the
is
right, coming off the
crazy.
left side, made
He
him
is
hook it
Mr.
the opposite
Automatic.
direction.
I remember him terrorizing my Lions
Shanahan can't believe
week in
it.
and week out.
And now we've seen this Arizona team with late game heroics. We already showed you.
That's all right. Next
Hail
week he'll
Mary
bounce
from
back.
Murray to Hopkins
That's
against
just the
Bills.
professional
What
in
can
Robbie
they do
Gold.
here? 105 to go. No timeouts.
All right, here we
left.
go. First
The big
and
play that
10.
you gotta defend
105.
against is
No
number one,
timeouts.
running the ball against.
Kyler looking, throws. That's complete.
Tackled at the
And that's a gain of a
31
couple.
by
That's
Harrison. There's an
Larry
injured
Fitzgerald.
down behind the play. That will stop the clock.
Uh-oh. There's an injured 49er player.
Jordan Willis.
Jordan Willis is
defensive
down.
lineman out of Kansas State.
That'll be their third and final timeout of the half.
San Francisco is assessed.
All right,
a
San
timeout
Francisco
because of
stops
the
that
injuries. So neither
clock
team
due
has
to having to
timeout
take a
remaining.
timeout. There's 56 seconds left. 2nd and 6.
Gold still sitting all by
Paul Grice
himself
says
on the San
magnet
Francisco
goalposts on
bench.
today. Oh, absolutely. Prayers out to Willis. Prayers out
Wilson
to
coming over to check out. Wilson with 183 yards
also
rushing.
Chase Edmonds.
He's
He
the
went
first
out today.
49er to rush for over
You know, I hate
150
seeing
yards. 4 years
injuries.
since Carlos Hyde went for
I don't care if it's against my team or on my team. I don't like seeing injuries. I know it's a part of the game and it is what it is, but Godspeed recovery for them. All right, Willis is under his own power, walking. He is limping.
Andrew, with
Larry
no
Fitzgerald
timeouts,
did
if I'm the
fist
San
bump.
Francisco 49ers,
Willis,
I want to keep
that's
the Arizona
that's why I
Cardinals
love
inside.
Larry
I don't wanna get those
Fitzgerald.
deep 20-yard corner routes and
Super
getting out of bounds.
professional
So
on
if
and
I'm
off
gonna
the
work
field,
the
man.
middle of the field, I've got to then work around Fred Warner, number 54, the middle linebacker, who doesn't have anybody in man-to-man other than maybe
All right,
shadowing Kyler
2nd
Murray.
and
But once he drops
6.
back, he's so
56 seconds
of where the
left.
ball goes,
No
have to make sure I throw
timeouts
the ball
by
around
either team.
Number 54 if I'm going to throw it into the middle of the field.
Huge drive. Arizona needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion at the 31. Kyler throws. Larry Fitzgerald, that's a first down at the 40.
You've got to spike the ball, I think, right now.
Yeah, you got it. You got to clock it. Clock it.
And it appears they will
And he
do
does.
just that.
All right.
Remember, we've
42
seen a few
seconds
times
left.
This year, Larry Fitzgerald has raced the ball to get it spotted when the Cardinals have not had timeouts to stop the clock. That time he was in a good spot with 42 seconds to play.
You know, the defense that you run here is the old Tampa 2 defense with these safeties half the field. Half
All right,
the field,
here we
and
go.
this guy drops
Ball's
down
at the
middle.
40.
What's that John Lynch played in when he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
And got it complete. That's Christian Kirk. And that is going to be third down.
Run, but could not hold his footing as Drake races to get back next to Murray. It's third down. Murray is taking
Murray
a deep
airs
shot,
it out.
Kirk, and
Intended
it's
for
incomplete.
Christian Kirk.
Witherspoon has
And they
the
had
coverage.
Keyshawn Johnson
And he
wide
had
open.
Johnson inside of those two, who was open going down the seam.
And now it is fourth down with 20
It's 4th and
seconds
6.
to go.
20 seconds left.
What a job San Francisco has done defensively on third down today. They've limited the Cardinals to just 4 of 16 on third down. Now the Cards have come back on fourth down. They're 4 out of 5, and they have to have one here.
And you've got to understand.
All right, come
you're
on,
gonna have
4th
two
and
defenders
6.
on DeAndre Hopkins over here.
They need 6 yards to keep it going. Murray takes a big hit, and it is incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Murray got hit hard.
Turnover on downs. And Kyler Murray is down. Kyler Murray is down.
Yesterday, and Murray is still down on the ground. Barrett, a first-year defensive lineman out of San Diego State, and Kyler Murray is in pain.
Kyler Murray is still down.
Barrett, who's more linebacker size than defensive end size, 254 pounds. You can see the speed right there at the end of the play. He loops, comes in.
That was Barrett on the hit.
Some concern here for Kyler Murray. His teammates are surrounding him on the field. And you see the end result. That was a great matchup.
And that was Barrett with the pass deflect on DeAndre Hopkins.
And even though Hopkins had 8 catches, he only had 48 yards receiving today, as Murray is still down on the ground.
Kyler Murray is still down. We're going to commercial break. Dang. That is crazy. You know, there are so many miscues on this. There's going to be a lot of game film having to be taking place, but as of right now, my prayers go out to Kyler Murray. He is still down as we are on commercial break. He was hit by Barrett, and he was still down as they went to commercial break. His team surrounded him. Training staff surrounded him as well. All right, here we go.
Was able to walk off under his own power, now being attended to on the
All right, Kyler Murray
bench. This was when he
did walk off under his own power.
Meanwhile, victory formation.
And victory formation.
And it's just the second NFL victory.
That was Richie James with the backflip
in celebration.
And that does it. Arizona moves to 8-7 as the San Francisco 49ers move to 6-9.
As a starter for the first time in 2 years, and
Kyler Murray still in pain.
Still a lot of concern for Kyler Murray.
It is hard for him to even sit back up.
This season, and Arizona no longer controlling its playoff fate. Cardinals fall to 8-7, so that means if Chicago wins
the magic number is 1 for Chicago and Arizona. A must-win game is the Cardinals at the Rams.
And then home for Green Bay.
They might be without Kyler Murray. Like, we got to that is going to be the storyline all week.
Wow.
What a crazy finish. Shout out to the Niner Nation beating my Arizona Cardinals 20-12. You guys played hard. You guys beat me fair and square. They moved to 6-9 as the Cardinals moved to 8-7. Yep. Now the Bears are going to control their own destiny, as if they win against the Packers next week and the Cardinals lose, they are in the playoffs. But the Bears have got to win the next 2 games. Cardinals got to win at least 1. And the Bears got to, if they lose 1, they're done. So next week is going to be a big-time eye on that 7th seed. And also, the Bears have got to win this week. But with that being said, you guys have been awesome. Love each and every single one of you guys. We've gotten up to 800, and we are 40 away from 8.7. You guys are truly awesome. Love each and every single one of you guys. I will be going and setting up for the Miami Dolphins at the Las Vegas Raiders. And as soon as this goes and ends, I'll be going live on there, and it'll take you directly there. So appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Stay safe and have a nice day, and I'll see you in the Dolphins at the Raiders. Peace.